What am I wasting time for? I just realized the ad's playing over. Fitty? 50 stream streak, you crazy father mucker. Oh god. Well, it gives you a good boost towards, it gives you full floor 50. That's crazy. Alright, alright, we gotta bring this down. And then turn the game audio on. And we're just gonna jump straight into it, because, oh, dude, like, come on. I'm excited. Wait, that's not a new comment, is it? Did my reply get a reply? What do you have done? If you picks one of them up, they get a second chance. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing. Yeah. Anywho, minimize that. Oh, ad break ends. Oh, the ad break's only just started. Oh, well, fuck me then, I guess. Well, fuck me then, I guess. Right, last we were in that, like, high-rise restaurant, weren't we? Something like that. Making sure I have the, yeah, okay, good. We have the important one on. I know, but I promised people I'd do it tomorrow, and I'm doing it now. I'm doing some of it now. Dude, if I've got so much of this game left to play, then there's no harm in doing some of it now. And then some of it tomorrow. You know? I don't want to wait until tomorrow. The thing is, I don't want to go into... I don't want to just spend the rest of my night lulling and doing things I don't really want to do just to kill time before I have to go to bed, then get up and go to fucking work. So I want to play this game that I have a lot of fun with, and I genuinely, like, enjoy my time doing. Oh, fuck, wait, no, we need to load. I keep forgetting, you can't just start. Whack! Yes. Hello. So that's me just hyping up my voice. You know what I mean? No, bless you. Why apologize, Goofy? Because it's me, and that's what I do, and you're gonna leave me alone before I cry about it. Alright. Because I'm a sweetie pie. Right. I ring Damien up in the hallway. He's sick, yes, but hopefully he'll have something for me to use. If he picks up, please. Yellow? Aw, little Vinny. Vinny? I want to talk to Damien. Nah, he's out right now. Mom's with him in the backyard. He's puking his guts into a bucket. Oh, shit. Why? Pest control guys buy it from us for $50. Oh, right, okay. Gross. What do you want him for? I can tell him when he comes back in. Why not? I wanted to know, how he always keeps our friend group so lively. Like, I was considering small talk just bringing up movies or something. Ew, no, movies suck. Nobody actually likes them. What? I'm playing... Oh, fuck me. Okay. I'm playing Fortnite. I'll turn it down so you can hear me. I heard what you said. It was just done. Was it? Yeah. There's a pause for a moment. Movies always suck. Like, they started in black and white and without sound, and they never really got better. Even when they peaked in the 70s, they only barely became watchable. You ever even watched The Godfather? Dad made me watch that stuff, and it just sucked. No, you probably just don't get it. Didn't get it. That explained the whole plot to me. Ins and outs, and it really was just mid-trash. Okay. Smooley, hey! What a shy fellow. Yo, no... Oh, what the fucking... I don't remember words when I'm with you. Ah, you're a cutie. That movie won awards, and you can't just call it trash. Yeah, I can. Movies are just a trash genre of content. Even the best ones are usually just polished turds and waste your time. You're arguing with a child, Inko, you fucking dumb cunt. Okay, then. What's a good movie? Ever heard of Mr. Beast? Oh, my lord. Okay. How about Storytime animations? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not. Any popular content on Snoot provides more value for your time than the classics that you old people fawn over, and it still sucks. Those aren't even movies. They move, and I watch them. Not my point, you troglodyte. You fucking idiot, dude. Honestly, this protagonist infuriates me. He's arguing with a child. It's a fucking child. It's designed to be stupid. Like... Oh my god. These people with the right, it's a doo-doo fart. Oh my god, you little... Listen, you little chump. Next time I see you, I'm gonna wring that little neck like a wash rack. Oh dear. Oh, bro's even more pissed than his average gamer DVD, goddamn. Bro, I hate stupidity. Stupidity is just the peak of my frustrations. Is like when I just watch people do really fucking stupid shit. Like, and I mean really fucking stupid shit. And this guy is arguing with a literal child. I'm like, bro, it's a child. But who is this? Shit. Calm down, cut on. Kill him later. Nuts, I didn't get the advice. Oh shit, okay. So back to my seat and slump down, catching my breath. Okay, so we just argued with a child and failed miserably. Alright. Whoa, you alright? Your eye is twitching. I don't think I've ever been more angry in my life. What happened? I don't want to talk about it. I rub the tension from my face. Fine. I can be a good Damien all by myself. Stop trying to be someone else, man. Jesus Christ. So, Liz. Yeah? You mentioned when we first met you wanted to be an art dealer. Getting the right people, the right paintings, right? How's it going? God. So I'm just trying to clear this last bit. I can just feel it somewhere. Oh. Well, yeah, it's going great. I just got accepted to Marshall and you, actually. Oh, snap. Yeah, I finally got everything all worked out for myself. I'm gonna hit the ground running once I graduate. That's pretty cool. I'm still figuring things out. You too, right, Olivia? I only got short-term goals right now. But I'm interested in what Liz is talking about. Right, I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem for Olivia to replace the stolen painting. But that was annoying. What was annoying, having to contact the Treasury and Administration about the broken cabinet. Oh, of course, we know about it, but we can't tell her. I mean, what even happened? Whoever did it, I wish they could have dealt with Mrs. Scaler's neurotic tantrum the way I did. We're still finding glass shards all over the floor, and I get screamed at as I find the one responsible for it. He needs to put the coffee mug down sometimes. Jeez. Who's this long-necked lizard? I'd love to meet it. She's fucking amazing. Liz is a Brachiosaurus, apparently. And, like, her head ends up in places where her body isn't. That's kind of like a running joke, is like, they were in the arcade, and her head was able to look at everything else, and Damien had to run away and go and get her body to bring it over. It's like, all right, okay, I'll go and find your body. Designed to be stupid? Yeah, they are. Jeez. It's not a problem anymore. We've already ordered a new display. It should be installed next month. Oh, I got off track. What were we talking about again? The RDNing thing? I'm actually interested. Oh, well, the plan is to be able to open my own business. I'll start online and work my way up to having a physical location. Once Ferris told me he's willing to help me figure the legal part out. I've already gotten a few connections, some people that might be interested in being involved that run some pretty decent prices. For me, I mean. And I'll be selling my own works, too. I've gotten even better at painting since the start of the year. Have you noticed? I think you have, yeah. Although since I'm no artist, I'll admit some of the details are probably lost on me. Maybe I'll buy one sometime. You'll give me a discount, right? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, that's what sorry, I got them mixed up. Olivia, have you painted anything good recently? No. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Well, I got one I really want to be doing. Why don't you? Because I got dragged here instead. Dang it, Olivia. I mean, not that I'm mad. It's like she wants to say something, the thought dies on her tongue. No, yeah. Conversation and the tension thankfully gets interrupted as our food arrives. Oh, social media influencer in me itches to take a photo of each plate, especially with how good the presentation is. Dang, I should have brought my camera along with me. Wait, I have my phone. Say Olivia. Whoa. Say Olivia. I turned just in time to see her clamp her jaw on the hunk of meat, tearing it right off the bone. Oh god. Huh? Never mind. How's it taste? Takes a moment to chew her food before sending it down the hatch, then smiling as she gives me a greasy thumbs up. Yay, look at that happy dino face. Liz chuckles from Olivia's good review as she lowers her head to get the first bite of her pancakes. Given that her neck is making movements equivalent to doing the happy dance, I'm guessing that the pancakes are good here. That's so cute. My view had changed again, and now having noticed that it could almost feel like the slow rotation of the room, I savor my onion rings while watching Volcalder bluffs pan right by us, taking in the amazing view. My thoughts reach out for my camera, already calculating the restaurant's rotation with the proper settings to capture the full 360 panorama I could achieve. And a separate section on my mind recalls the other panoramic of the city I saw. Oh, excuse me. The one that is now nothing more but shredded debris. Say, Liz. The Brachiosaurus takes a moment to respond as she attempts to cram her snout full, into a glass of water. A stupid glass, no straw. Yeah? You mentioned all about wanting to be an art dealer and be part of that system. I guess it could be cool if we worked together. Come again? I don't know, it just seems like a decent idea. No, I get you. Now it's Liz's turn to pause from her food, sit upright and carefully tap the napkin on her closed lips. Maybe, but I don't think you'd want that, honestly. No, that'd be cool, I'd like that. Oh? Yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. Not sure? Yeah, I'm trying to get this whole thing off the ground on my own, without others' help, right? Like, how you feel about your art stuff? That's different. Point is, it's important for me to, that I start as a self-sustaining. That my start is as self-sustaining as possible. But you just said you had connections and your uncle. Yeah, family and such, not a... Olivia raises up that iconic eyebrow. Friends, or is it just me? Olivia, don't even start to make a scene. Or Olivia, don't even start to make a scene. I have to do something. Olivia, Liz, come on, guys. Can we finish lunch first? Okay, that's what you have to do, is intervene and just shut it down? Okay. How am I making a scene, Liz? I'm just curious about your life for once. Well, not like this, then. I'd rather you go back to giving me the silent treatment. What the fuck? The hell, man? Okay. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? What's your deal? Damien and Inko want us to be friends here. I'm actually trying, and what am I? Am I not worthy enough for your stuck-up? Ugh. You didn't want my friendship before, or Damien's, for years. It just sounds a bit like you just want to be friends now because you can get something out of it. I want to be friends, just not like that. I thought things would finally start getting good. Olivia, there's lots of people less fortunate than you. You have the support of your friends, all the offers. You can't blame me if you just ignore both. Let me finish, please. I'm not mad. I envy you, I admit it. Anyone would. Effortlessly getting that attention and help. I hate it. I know, and I know it's wrong, but that's what I've been thinking for a while. I see all these things you have available to you all these years, and you just take them for granted. I just think it's a wasteful way to live. Look, sorry, I appreciate you guys. Whoa, angry Liz. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, we don't make Liz angry. That doesn't happen. After telling to my face how you'd rather be elsewhere and not here while eating at my expense? Oh shit, yeah, she did say that. Oh god. You know what, Olivia? This is the most nice I can do for you at the moment because you really don't deserve anything else. Liz. Liz claps her hand over her mouth. Olivia doesn't respond. She looks down at her plate. I'm going to use the bathroom. Pushes herself away from the table and through the aisle. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Some drama between the two. Liz just opened up on Olivia, essentially, like opening up about her feelings, because Olivia did say some things that kind of hurt her. A bit of back and forth. There was a falling out, essentially. I didn't mean to snap. It's alright. Once Olivia gets back, you can apologize. No, I don't think I can. After everything, I just think I deserve that much. Good God. The brief was just to get these two talking and have a good time, and it's like a grenade was thrown onto the table. Yeah, but these things need to happen. It's good. As horrible as it is, it's good, because it helps build, like, getting these things off your chest so you can talk about it and then, you know, move on from them. It's important. If you can't, like, yeah, a grenade might have gone off, but if it didn't go off now, it would go off in a bigger explosion later. Does that make sense? Feelings don't go away. Feelings never go away. if you don't reconcile with them, they will explode from you on a later date, or they'll just make you ill. Flat out. Wow, I'm a terrible fucking Damien, let me tell you. Just one secco. Or was it just checking? Okay, who knows? Inco. Liz? Yeah? Why didn't it work? Why didn't what work? I know you two aren't on the greatest terms, so I tried to keep conversation going, so it wouldn't get awkward and nobody would get left out like Damien does. I feel like this was somehow my fault. But how? I did everything I was supposed to. I don't think you did anything wrong. Why does this never happen around Damien? Good question, I don't know. Liz picks at a plate, dropping the yolk on her ovary. Popping the yolk on her ovaries, sorry. She's probably not in the mood if I pushed any further and said anything I wanted to say right now. Olivia wouldn't mind me prodding right now either. There's no options. I try to think of something to do, but nothing. I can't think of doing anything at all. Not without making someone uncomfortable or worse, getting mad at them, or me. Excuse me. And I've never much anticipated something like this happening. It's frustrating. I can't do anything, but I can't do nothing, obviously. Not if I want to smooth things over. Right now, Olivia's in the bathroom. She's actually just fooling around the hallway, but the point is the two are separated. I can work something out. Should I keep trying then? I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable. I think I'd rather you didn't. Ah. Okay. How does she know how to deal with avoiding upsetting others? Come on, Liz, help me out here. Ooh, I don't... I don't know. You go find Olivia? I don't think I should. There's two options focused on Liz. I feel like that's the right call here. And I'm not trying to just find the right call. I'm trying to work out what I want to do in this situation, which I'm kind of struggling with because I'd sit there and think about it and I'd talk about it in my case, but I'm trying to work out what this... Just help me out here. What do we... No, it's got nothing to do with me. For help, how does she know how to deal with avoiding upsetting others? I don't like any of these options right now because I don't feel like the conversation really has led to any of these things. Am I wrong in thinking that? None of these options feel like organic to the way things have led here. I don't know, man. Yeah, honestly, Shep, with that in mind, I might actually just go find Olivia, because I genuinely don't know what else to do. I don't think this is the right choice at all, but I don't know what to suggest. I gave her thoughts, yeah. None of the... That seems selfish, and this seems a bit random, so... Okay. Heavy breath escapes me as I stand from my chair. If you'll excuse me, Liz. My head tilts comically further than needed in question. Just want to check on Olivia. Oh? She waves me off as I turn away. Making my way through the restaurant, a part of me marvels at how I don't even feel like the room spin. Kind of makes me dizzy, honestly. But it's just mental busy work to distract myself. After all, I have no idea what I'm going to say to Olivia. Hey. Can I ask her how she is? Inco? Well, I'm on the spot now. Hey, just came to see what you were doing. I thought I had more time to think about things. But instead of being by the restrooms, Olivia was... Why are you here by the bar? I wanted to see if they'd give me a mimosa. What? Mimosa, you know, like OJ and champagne? Olivia, you can't drink. There's you. Ah, shite. Fundamento. Takes a long sip from a glass flute filled with orange liquid. I make a slap at it. Make to slap it out her head, but her tail stops me. I'm joking, jeez! Like you, Inco, a virgin. She grins at my scowl and continues sipping on her drink. Want some? She holds out the glass to me, and with that smug smile of hers. Taking the flute, I can clearly see where her lips touched it. Olivia looks to be leaning forwards as I stare at the glass, ignoring the heat on my cheeks as I tip the glass above me, carefully pouring some of the liquid into my mouth. Oh. It's just juice and ginger ale. Just juice and ginger ale, Olivia. Handing her back the glass for a split second, I thought I saw some disappointment in her eyes. Maybe I'm just seeing things now. With a shake of my head, I refocus. I come to check on Olivia and fix things between her and Liz. You okay, Olivia? Yeah, totally. Why wouldn't I be? Yeah, I could see that too. She wanted the indirect kiss. Yeah, exactly. Her eyes are wide open and yet not looking my way. Well, because of what Liz said. Oh. She sags in her chair. Olivia? No, yeah, that was... The finger circles the lip of her glass as she thinks. I'm not hurt, just frustrated. Looks at her glass one final time and then downs the last quarter of it in a single swallow. Afterwards, Olivia sets it on the bar on top of a couple crumpled dollar bills. I mean, Liz doesn't get it, Inko. Excuse me. Maybe if she walked a mile in my shoes, she would, but I hate to see you guys go at it like that. Yeah. Maybe it's been a long time coming for me, but who cares? Long time coming? I know she's been a bit frustrated for a while. Probably been holding that in. Doesn't mean I want to hear it, though. All the time I've known her, she's just been so far ahead of me. You heard her yap about how her art's getting better, how many connections she has, and how it'll get her $1 billion or whatever. I'm the better artist, but I don't even know how to start getting my crap together like that. I look at that chasm between us, it fills me with dread. It's just jealousy, I know it. It's just been getting worse every time she mentions getting further in life, while I can't even convince myself to try. It's different, actually, getting her upset at me. Excuse me, over this specifically. I just mentioned being someone that she'd consider a real acquaintance, and she blows up like that. Want to talk about it? No. You sure? Is that what you wanted to see me about? Partially. The other part is that I'm a bit confused. I wasn't expecting things to go the way they did. I came to see you to ask for help to make this right. Uh-huh. Well, I'm not apologizing if that's what you mean. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. Why is this a reoccurring theme? Wait, what? Okay, these... Okay, I don't understand what this second one's about. Like, why do I give a shit about avoiding upsetting others as if I've had anything to do with any of that, like, recently? Like, at this exchange, I've had nothing to do with that. And she doesn't know this, so I'm gonna kind of feel like I have to go with it. It's not my fault they reacted like school children. Olivia, hear me out. What? You just admitted to yourself you were expecting that from Liz, yeah? You know how she's been feeling. I want to smooth things out with everyone. Can you please help me? She's the one that snapped at me. What do you want from me? Just to consider her feelings. She's already down because her date idea fell through, and then you said... you don't even want to be here. That's not what I said. It basically was. She's doing something nice for us, Olivia. And I've been trying to include everyone in the conversation. It just needs to happen. There's no need for us to have any ill will towards each other, right? Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, this is... Inko's making some damn good points here. Like, this is a good choice, you know. Ask for help, in my opinion. The other was a Inko dumb moment. Oh, good point. Yeah. Can we try to smooth things over with Liz? You see what I mean, though? Like, even that choice I picked could have been an Inko dumb moment, but somehow he actually said some really fucking intelligent shit. Not a dumb Inko moment? Damn, I know, right? I got a plan. Once we get back, I can chime into the argument and put it to rest. Fine. You're helping me when I do finally get to the painting. You got it. You ready to go back? The cell seems to travel all the way to her tail as it bobs alongside her head's nod. Sure. Nice. One sec. Do. Excuse me. Is this character development? No way. Smooth brain can sometimes be smart. Oh, excuse me. Olivia follows me back to our table. Hey, you guys are back. Everything good? All cooled off? Yeah, everything's great. I want to give my 2 cents, try to resolve everything. Oh, fuck me. We got another moral choice here. Alright. Oh, I have to pick who's... I can either pick who's right or I can't decide. Okay. Is there any wrong in this situation? That's what I need to think. Okay. And chat is welcome to help with this decision because I'm trying to understand... I'm trying to remember what really went down or what the issue is, really. Is anyone right in this situation? I don't personally think anyone is right or wrong. I think... I don't know. Trying to be a mediator here, no? Don't pick sides. Actually, you're right. You're making a... okay, from that alone, you make a good fucking point. I don't think I should say anyone is right because nobody... In an argument, no one person is ever right. Right? Because everyone comes from a place of something. What matters is that we reach a place of understanding. Good point. I think you both have some good points. But there's a bigger picture that we all need to see. Deep down, both of you want to be friends. So why not turn over a new leaf starting today? Inko dumb moment. Inko dumb moment, maybe. That wasn't the worst thing he could have said. But it was the most generic. Is that it? Yeah, you see what I fucking mean? Pretty much, yeah. So are we good? Sure, I guess. Yeah. What? Okay, whatever. After things settled down, we finished off our meals. Well, Olivia finished our meals. Liz had noticed it first, when one of her whole pancakes simply vanished. Generic good works. You know what? So be it. You know, good Inco moment. Yeah, alright, we'll get a pat on his bald head. And I thought my onion ring pile was looking smaller by the minute. Looking Olivia's way, she simply waved at us with the most bizarre concoction of onion rings, flapjack syrup, and beef on her plate. What? I'll make you guys better food than this later. The theft of our food stopped shortly after that, and though the portions had diminished, we all were thoroughly satisfied with the meal. I offered to pay, or at least pitch in with the check, but Liz refused. She insisted since it was her big idea to begin with. But I had always figured it was the man's place to pay for the date, and this was a date, kinda. Neither of our hands lifted from the tiny leather booklet, and I don't know how long we spent playing tug-of-war over it. Olivia at least found it amusing, even recording our stare down on her phone. But victory was mine as I managed to palm my debit card to the waitress before Liz could give her back the bill booklet. With that done, all that was left was for us here. All left for us here was making the most of the view. Yeah, okay, yeah. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay. But the view was easily worth the cold as I made a mental note to come back here one day with my DSLR. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's the New York sky. That is the New York skyline. No, is that the New York skyline or London? Because that looks like Canary Wharf. Maybe I'm just being stupid and it's any generic American skyscraper skyline. I don't know. We slowly move to the railing so we can fully take in the skyline. Oh no, don't roll off. Working on it. Sorry, yeah, Croc, we came back to the game because I was playing DBD and I was like, man, I want to play more of Croc Simp game. We are playing Gator. Hey, Croc, how you doing? That ain't London, Chief. No, I noticed that. It definitely isn't. No, it's definitely not. I know. California-like. Could be. I don't think it's NYC. It's definitely not NYC. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Aloha. We slowly move to the railing so we can fully take in the skyline from the bluffs and out toward the ocean, along with the city skyscrapers that were dwarfed by the spire. Oh yeah, Liz is scared of heights, isn't she? Of course she is, because, you know, the irony. And as I scan over it, I double down on the mental note. Because, do I still have your stream open? No, I did close it recently. Okay. Because seeing Olivia silhouetted by this beautiful view is... I don't get how you two can stand this temperature. Liz doesn't look that cold. All she's doing is rubbing her arms in a theatrical manner. I'm gonna be by the elevator, guys, okay? Her head moves next to Olivia, and there's a hush whispers shared between them. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Finally, Liz's body turns and leaves, her head following shortly after with a beaming smile. Olivia? Don't ask. Her eyes remain on the horizon. A weekend kiss. Okay. Maybe it is a little colder, though, as Olivia's face is slowly turning red. Something up? Well... Her eyes trail down to her, and her hands raise up until she's carefully examining her wrists. I watch as she carefully tests her hands, wincing occasionally as she slowly flexes and rotates her hand. About the painting... Not until you're better. I know, I've been thinking about it. I'm going to be way out of practice when I'm all better. So, you're going to practice? Smiles as she turns to me, probably excited about the prospect of starting work on that soon. Yes, I have the mental image for it in my mind and everything. Her smile lessens, though, and her tone becomes uneasy. I just want to make it perfect. I have the mental image, but I won't have the skill. Plus, between the carpal tunnel and rushing out all these pieces for Mia, I think I understand what she's getting at, but the smile is back again. Once I can paint again, I need time for practice. I want to show Mr. Ryderkin the greatest piece I can create. Do you need anything? My words cut my thoughts off. No, I have all the paint, and... No, I mean, do you need any help with your practice? Her face glows red again. Maybe. Well, I don't know how much help I can be, what with my complete lack of painting talent. But otherwise, yeah, I'll do whatever I can for you, Olivia. I promise. I cement it with a smile and a thumbs up. Are we doing... did she need a life drawing? Oh dear. I mean, he does actually... They made the joke earlier that he looks like one of those fucking, pose dolls. Or like, I can't remember what they called them. It's one of those statues that you can pose for action and stuff. I think we only stood out on the viewing deck for a few more minutes. After a particularly cold draft had swept over us, Olivia figured she'd had enough of the chilly air here. Mannequin, yeah, well... There's actually a name for it, but it's not just... But yeah, he does look like a mannequin. But that's not what it was. It was called something else, I can't remember. We made our way back inside to the elevator station where Liz was standing idly. Ooh, now kiss. Now kiss. Do it. Kiss. Sorry, that's just... They're so close. Like, come on. Crush Chest Dummy wannabe, then what else? Chest Dummy. Okay, you guys... Alright. Well, some do say posical mannequins, but what is the drawing mannequin called? Layman figures. Yes. Also known as a layman or lay figures. Yeah. Layman doll. That was it, yeah. Yeah, Nostromo's got it, yeah. Layman doll. As I thought, it wasn't a mannequin or any of that. Yeah, they actually had a name. I had to use them during art class. Yeah. I thought there was actually a name. Hang on a minute. I need to send someone a link to my Twitch, brother. Come on, man. We are. Alright. Sheena and Olivia looked at each other for a moment. Yeah, quite intensely. The two held their stare locked in on each other for about half a minute before Olivia looked to the side. So, what else is there to do here? I'm surrounded by artists. What is this? Why am I so blessed? A lot, evidently. Once we had gotten back to terra firma, as in ground level, I'm assuming, Liz had taken it upon herself to walk us around the entire block. The whole area was like a miniature theme park, with a lot of street vendors selling tourist trap gifts. We spent the rest of the day just wandering the city park here. Excuse me, and enjoying the late fall day to the best we could. Eventually, as the sun sank below the horizon, Mr. Ferris found us. Why? How? What? Oh, because of course it's Liz's uncle? Is that right? I'd forgotten that we'd come here in the first place because of a business meeting of his. Liz and him waved us goodbye as they broke away and headed for the parking lot, while I pushed a very tired Gator girl to the metro station. I don't think she minded much, honestly, as she clutched her tail to her chest and used it as a makeshift pillow. It looks so sweet like that, as the perfect background for my phone. Ah, you must never learn of this, though. Because I don't think I'd survive, but it'd be worth it. Qualifications in art, so I could become an artist. It's the irony that art can have a qualification. Because surely art is, like, entirely subjective, and that's the irony of it. Dude, it's evident on things like... I've watched things like Portrait Artists and Landscape Artists of the Year, which is an interesting show, to be honest, because it shows a lot of interesting art stuff. And they always pick the shittest fucking ones. And I'm... Okay, don't get me wrong, I know art is subjective, but trust me, we could all sit here and watch the show, and the ones that they pick are compared to some of the... And I'm not talking about them just picking pretty pictures, because I understand why they're not picking the obvious winners, and by that I mean the ones that have made the most hyper-detailed looking artwork. They always pick the general shit ones. And I mean ones that are just so abstract it's not even the fucking subject matter anymore. You know? And that's the thing, and it really frustrates me, because I'm like, look, I understand art is subjective, and that anyone can look at a piece of art and appreciate the mood and blah, 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 blah. I genuinely get that. But if you're putting artists in front of something to paint something, especially portrait artists, okay? If you're painting someone and it doesn't look like the fucking someone, they don't deserve to win. And I do get angry about this shit. They're genuinely painting someone and it doesn't fucking look like them. Or it doesn't look like the location. It's just an arrangement of shapes. It could literally be fucking anywhere. But they've actually gone to a location, painted a location, and botched it. Like, when I look at art, if I'm going to paint St. Paul's Cathedral, it should look, even at its basic shapes, like St. Paul's Cathedral. But the artists that they pick are always ones that make it look like it could be literally any temple anywhere. Might as well be the fucking Taj Mahal. Ugh. Sorry, getting that out of my system. Anyway. It's the same with the wildcard ones. There's some really cool ones they pick, and they always pick the lamest ones. It's frustrating. Anyway. Tangent over. After going home that night, Olivia texted me all night and well into the morning. We ended up talking about all sorts of things. Mia, our art, various shows, just about everything. A little bit of sexting. Never seen her that excited before. For someone with sore hands, she sure types fast. I mean, I have sore hands for an entirely different reason, but we don't need to divulge into that. I'm a silly boy at work and I keep burning them. Hey, Jep! For someone that doesn't much like talking, she sure as hell types a lot. I certainly can't keep up. And when she didn't want to talk, she sent more doodles and sketches. Excuse me. Sleep wasn't really an option on my end either. And Guts' doodle ventures were quite entertaining to read. Since then, we've been texting more every night. Not as much, since I do need my sleep. You say my name like I'm gonna be like, sorry, Zuza, sir, I forgive you're horny, I take back the bonk. Yeah, you should do. Because it wasn't a horny comment, I said I burn my hands constantly at work. That's pretty concerning that you would think that my workplace accidents are worth bonking as well. You know, as if I'm not punished enough from how sore my hands are from having burned them on the coffee machine accidentally in the oven, as they're stressing me out and forcing me to work against my will. Okay. Right now, I'm just waiting for our class to end. Mr. Triggums is apparently one of those substitutes that demands complete silence until class is over, but doesn't care beyond that. So even though I'm sitting about 2 feet away from Olivia, we're having to text each other. She's quite the storyteller with these doodles. Like right now, as I try to keep up with the tale of Guts riding a... Was he riding again? Interesting that she, texts me all night. But this is only, like, the same text from the other day. Interesting. Oh. He's piloting the main golem from Gundam, Finn. Oh, a giant robot from one of the shows she's been wanting us to watch together. I mean, we would. I totally want to. Just Olivia and I sitting side by side on my couch. Excuse me. Maybe as we're getting tired, we start leaning against each other. I could offer to keep her Whoops. Catching my phone on the precipice of my desk, I see that Olivia had sent an even more detailed version of the previous Guts drawing. And this is why, for how dumb as it is, Finn is still fun to watch. I don't get it. You almost didn't get your phone just now. If you watch it, you would. One day, maybe. Though only if it's with her. One day, yes. Ah, crap, teacher. Don't want to lose my phone. Okay. After a couple minutes without any alerts, I accept that the Gator Girl really is done for now. With a quick look at the clock on the wall, I figure I've got a few more minutes before I absolutely must hide my own phone. Idaken's been out for about a week and a half, so we've been stuck with Mr. Triggums. Apparently he doesn't like collectives. I swipe back looking through the, that's what I said. Swipe back looking through the pieces she'd sent me over the last hours. A lot of the references go over my head, but a few that don't earn a hearty chuckle from me. There's even more detailed ones. The drawings that would be good enough to actually render. I smile as I save those. I've been meaning to ask if she'd finish one, back when she started doing this. But I never got around to it, simply saving it in a folder. A folder that's grown to a couple dozen now. Ree! What? Oh, that's the, intercom. Ree. Would Jerome Clarkson please come to the office? Would Jerome Clarkson please come to the office? Thank you. The announcement makes me nearly drop my phone again. I've been going on all morning, just calling random students at the office. A buzz from my phone has me check it again to see other message from the Gator Girl. Oh, are they trying to find the culprit of the attack on the art piece, I guess. Not that there's anything they could probably do about it. Never mind. Teacher's acting weird today. Weird? Look at our substitute. Mr. Triggums isn't paying attention to us. In fact, he's just kind of looking through the desk he sat at. Weird. Same here. Think it has to do with the office thing? I don't know. I was thinking it was the short day, maybe. That was another thing. I think the entire class realized something was up with how fast class periods were going today. Oh, man. Look at my phone on the floor. The corner of the screen chipped away. Oh, no. Picking it back up before any of my classmates can step on it in their way to lunch. I also just noticed that Ben wasn't here in class either. Oh, you fucked your phone. Haha, no. That's funny, though. Damn. I don't know. I was thinking it was a short day, maybe. Hurry up. Short day means lunch is earlier. Did you say earlier or easier? Earlier. I did say earlier. Okay. I like does some other hold his phone for the bell to jump scare him dropping it. Also, am I the only one that's never cracked my fucking phone screen? Am I the only one that actually puts it in a reasonably decent case? And even when I do put it in a reasonably decent case, I don't drop my phone? And I'm not, like shaming people who drop their phone or just a little bit clumsy or whatever. I shame those that don't put it in a proper decent case that end up cracking their screen as a result. I don't know. That's just me. I don't personally get it. Lasted like for 3-4 years without any crack. Yeah, I've gone through about 5 phones and never cracked. Like, I've never cracked a screen. And if I've ever cracked a screen, it was already a cracked screen on a phone that I didn't even buy myself, that I just kind of acquired, right? I've never cracked a screen on my phone. I haven't cracked it, but I've had to replace my screen protector because of various scratches from work. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's not the same thing. I mean, if your phone's being used a lot industrially in that way, then, you know, it happens. Until 1.5 years later, I changed it. Look, I mean, if it happens, it does happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. Like, I could crack my screen right now, accidentally, if I drop my phone, or if I was at work. It could still happen, right? I'm not discrediting the possibility that I am not incapable, but, like, up until this point, my phone's been pretty well looked after. I am going to put on the webcam for a moment. Ah, I know. Ooh, he's so ugly. I need a good shower. But, like, it's always been in a proper case. Like, so it's never fallen out. I don't know. Inko is rich. He can just buy a new one. That is also true. But then he's also rich enough to buy a fucking phone case. I'm just saying. Used to use a case, to be honest, but then I changed to a rubber case and a wallet. I have to admit, though, my phone is much nicer out of its case. I do like I do enjoy the appeal of holding my phone without the case, but then at the same time, I like my phone intact, and it's very convenient having it in this protector anyway. Like, just in every circumstance, because it holds my other stuff as well. But anyway, back to the point. Never had any of those phone cases, only the transparent ones. Guess I'm just careful with mine. Yeah, I don't trust ones that just, like, wrap around. I don't trust plastic cases that, like, because I'll still drop my phone and it could still get fucked, you know? Anyway, heading to lunch, I realize I'm not actually that hungry. Strange, but I guess it's an internal clock thing. I'm just used to eating at the same time every day. Whoa. Oh, it's winter time. Nice. Looks like I'm not the only one, as the usual war zone in the cafeteria has expanded to spill into the surrounding hallways. Loud enough to even cover up the continued announcements. Urkel, thank you. Mostly. I've gotten pretty good at weaving through the chaos reluctantly unscathed, but man, these guys have way too much energy. What were they even fighting about? But as always, the table in the back is left alone. Hey, it's the boy. He's back. Also, what the fuck is this? Floor is fluffy carpet. I can drop it with no case it survives. My room is... Yeah. That's fair, but it only takes that time you don't drop it on the floor and drop it on something else, or it hits something else, you know? Damien is chattering loudly about his day so far to Olivia, who's occasionally poking Liz across the table with a toy claw in hand. Liz flails her arms around to shoo away the offending poke, but never bothers to crane her neck down from the from the rafters. She perks up when she sees me. Yo, it's Inko! Good to see you again, Damien. Hey, what's going on at Olive Garden today? Whack his noggin. Whack his noggin. the meter stick falls on my head. Yeah! It's just a joke, a quip. How long did it take you to come up with that one? It was about 2 in the morning last night. Whack him again. Hey! Best $10 I've ever spent. Let's go. It looks a little familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought when I saw it. Just like the real one. She'll bully you for saying dumb stuff. Bite me. Oh, it's Mia! It's meant to look like Mia. Oh, I see. I see. She makes the head gnaw on my face a little bit. I'll go sit somewhere else. Do it. I got a new friend right here. Oh, wow. I have an actual friend that isn't addicted to makeup pheromones. That makes me so happy. Mia litter picker. Mia picking up trash, Lamau. Dino litter picker, yeah. Your ventriloquism needs a bit of work. I still think it's a little weird. Oh, live a little. So you guys aren't eating either? It's too early. I'll just eat when I get home. The lunch ladies don't really try on half days. Don't they not try normally? The difference makes itself known. I was out for like a week. I'm just gonna steal some of whatever Olivia makes later. Get your own! I changed my mind. She has too much power. This is great. Olivia reaches over to gnaw on Damien again, and I snatch it out of the air. Ah, no! I aim to hitch it right into Olivia's snout. Bullseye, it's clamped shut. The evil is defeated. While I'm giggling like a schoolgirl, Olivia uses this chance to grab the hand back. Fine, no more claw today. She hastily stuffs the plastic toy in her backpack. After some more small talk, Damien's attention wanders towards Liz, who seems to be lost in thought. Hey Liz, what's in your head? Huh? Oh, I just think about earlier today. I was talking to Princess Scalar this morning while running some errands for Stuco. Steal his glasses with it. Steal the shades. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. And she was really out of it. Out of it? Yeah, like she didn't want to be here today. I tried to pry, but she clammed up. I've never seen her like that before. She must have drank bad coffee or something. I don't think that makes people sad. I can tell you from experience, it just makes you really have to... Looks like I got a text. This was at her phone, craning her head down to get a better look at the screen. It's from Ben. Come, having a student council meeting. Normally it's a bit more formal than that, but I guess since it's a half day and all. Oh well, duty calls. Sorry for leaving you guys having to leave early, guys. No worries, Liz. We can meet up after school. Sounds good. I'll see you all later then. What do you guys want to do after school? I don't know. Maybe we can hang out at my place. Too cold to get in a pool, but I'm sure we can think of something. I look over to Olivia, who doesn't seem to have any objections to the idea, but no input of her own. Got any ideas, Liv? We could doodle some stuff. Like charades? Yeah, make it into a game of sorts. That sounds pretty fun, actually. Then I can wipe the floor with Olivia. Oh, save your breath, Nito. You know my stuff will own you and your chicken scratch. Want to bet? Ah, that's a sucker bet. She's so fucking cute. Alright, then loser has to pay for food. Deal. We shake hands, making the wager official. Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Would Olivia Halford please come to the office? Thank you. Ooh. The monotone voice in the intercom combined with the strange atmosphere of the school is starting to unnerve me. He's rich, it doesn't matter if he loses. He can just pay for them to have never existed. We all look at the Gator girl, who rolls her eyes and starts wheeling away from the table and towards the exit. Oh, you're not going to give her a kiss goodbye? Ah, lame. Cringe. How could you do that? How could you do that? So silly. A silly bean. Un momento. Yeah, all's good. Right. After she'd left, everything felt more off. Lunch came to an end, and the school day was close to the same. Just a couple more periods before we can hang out somewhere with all the extra free time. Not history again. Oh, God. I look at Olivia's desk, still empty 5 minutes into Prockling's class. I mean, yeah, she hates this class the most, but it's really become a habit at this point. Just like how it's become a habit for me to write an extra set of notes for Olivia. I look at the two mostly blank pages in front of me. Like with our other teachers, I noticed something off with Miss Prockling. Barely says anything, instead just asking us to read the chapter on the Great War. I do just as asked, and 5 pages in I can say without a shadow of a doubt that it was the stupidest reason for a world war to break out. A bunch of European countries unhappy with being ruled by a bunch of other European empires deciding to revolt and dragging all their allies into a quagmire. Okay, whatever, some sort of stupid shit. As I do, my eyes continue to wander the classroom. Everyone looks just as disinterested in the subject matter. Look over to Miss Procklin as she herself doesn't seem interested in the subject matter as well. Well, in fact, she's just kind of staring off into space. Basically, Wolf of One was retarded. Yeah. It's highly unusual considering how much emphasis she put into proper class focus. Yeah, there she is, spacing out like she's no better than the teenagers she teaches on the daily. Almost tempted to raise my hand and ask her a question to snap it back into reality when the room speaker comes to life. Would Incognito please report to the office? Incognito, please report to the office. Thank you. Look up to Miss Prockling. I get crawled, but she's still the arbiter of who leads her class and when. But she doesn't meet my eyes at all. If anything, it looks like she's actively trying to avoid eye contact. Pack my things and shuffle out the classroom all the while she stares and murmurs from the students' row over. Okay. This is weird. Every teacher is in danger or something. I feel like it's more so that the destruction of the painting has done something to morale. I don't know. So glad you give the announcer like Mike Wazowski treatment. Hello, Wazowski. You didn't file your paperwork last night. Don't let it happen again. Yeah. Guess who? Ah ha ha. They sure are calling a lot of people. Maybe it's related to 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I feel like it is. The only thing keeping me company on my march to the principal's office is the sound of rubber soles on tile. And they must spend a fortune on polishing these floors. It's not long before I notice another pair of footsteps coming from somewhere ahead of me. With my eyes, quickly recognizing the figure that approaches me is Ben. Oh, shit, he's disgruntled. I guess the student council wrapped up their meeting, though there's no sign of Liz anywhere. As the parasaur makes his way closer, I notice he has a complicated expression on his face. Hey Ben, what's going on? He flinches as I call his name and looks around like a lost child before he spots me. We make eye contact for a few seconds, but he doesn't say anything. Everything alright, dude? Oh, suddenly he turns away and continues down the hall. Thinking feeling takes hold of my chest. What the fuck is going on? I almost try to speak up and stop him, but can't think of anything to say. Guess I better get going. Huh. Interesting. That's a cool little statuette. After another minute of walking, I reach the door to the principal's office and find it wide open. Come in. Step into the office and close the door behind me, following the source of the deep voice. Oh, it's Mr. Ferris. Oh, oh, has he stepped in and done something to the school? Oh, realize now that I've never seen the interior of the office before. It's fairly standard for an office: a long wooden desk, a filing cabinet, a few potted plants, and a couple of shelves for storing all sorts of things. However, on closer inspection, I notice things look a little more disheveled than I expected. Manila folded, whatever. Okay, Mr. Nito. Excuse me. I have to deal with school morale and, oh yeah. My attention is suddenly pulled away from, towards the hulking figure sitting behind the desk. I can only imagine what that office chair is going through right now. Sir, is everything alright? Have a seat, please. Excuse me. He motions to a small plastic chair on my side of the desk. How have you been, Inko? Whoa, okay. I oblige his request, taking a seat and trying to suppress my anxiety. I think I'm doing well. He nods to himself, holding his eyes closed. Good to hear. Will looks down an open folder on his desk, taking a moment to look over some kind of document. I have news for you regarding your instructor for AP Art and Design Photography. Ooh. You mean Mr. Ideken? Yes, Mr. Ideken. A fine teacher, if student surveys are anything to go by. He also spoke quite highly of you. You have a strong relationship with him? Yeah, I think so. Did something happen? What? Oh. My heart drops as Ferris's brow lowers ever so slightly. Suddenly his tone completely shifts into one more clinical. Over the last 2 years, Mr. Ideken has been suffering from a rare chondrosarcoma that originated in his vertebrae. His tone is heavy. I don't quite know what ailment he just named, his tone is heavy. I don't know what ailment he just named, like he should spit on the doctors responsible for discovering it, but the practice movements and worn-out features are undeniable. He's by no means a fragile man, but the tiredness he tries to hide is barely concealed. Every student he's broken the news to has taken something more from him. Tensing himself slightly to be as tactful as he can. Mint, thank you. The attempted reverence is lost as he recited scripted lines from just two Too many times. He can't muster much more than his flat citation. This analysis means that... Okay, whatever. Okay. Subtle confusion and clarifies that, like, he must have done a few dozen times a day. Bone cancer. Mr. Idacon was well advised by the medical professionals about the treatment options available to him, and the district offered him a generous medical leave in recognition for his tenure here at St. Hammond. He turned both of these down. The cacophony of thoughts swirling in my head makes it nearly impossible to think, impossible to focus on anything right now. All I can do is revel in it. Okay. Time passes, and I'm not sure how much. Sorry, I'm still trying to do his voice. Because I just kind of want him to get into it. There's only one thing that I can muster the will to ask. Why? The well grimaces. I wish I had an answer. His inflection tells of his own questioning thoughts. The exchange seemed to give Ferris the energy to continue, however. On Sunday, Mr. Idacon was hospitalized due to complications with his illness. He passed away the following morning. Oh, I could actually cry. Like, that's actually really sad. Man, I love this story. And I feel like, sorry Rex, I know you don't know who Mr. Idacon is, but he was this fucking great charismatic teacher that, if you watched the VOD earlier, you'll know. You'll trust. You'll get it. He was honestly so fucking amazing. We were even saying earlier, like, we all need he's a base teacher, and we all wish we had a teacher like him. But yeah. Oh, what the fuck, man? That's so... Oh. Counseling will be available for you and anybody else affected. Sorry, do you know where Olivia went? No, she didn't say. I'd like to go now, Mr. Ferris. Yes, feel free. Stand up from the plastic chair, pushing it closer to the principal's desk. Offering one last nod to the superintendent, I let myself out of the office. As soon as the door clicks shut, I start running. Oh. Oh. Man. We said things about Olivia having cancer, maybe, but no, it was a teacher. Dude, who even... Oh, man. I don't think anyone saw that coming. That's so sad. Oh, man. Oh, do we save Scum and go back? No, there'll probably be memory moments, won't there? You can hear it in my voice. I'm a little choked up by it. Oh, what a bombshell. How really well told as well. Shit, where'd she go? The studio room, maybe? maybe I should stick with Satsu. One, we don't see it often, and sort of kills the vibe to get rid of it, you know. It's the best lead I have. Thanks to all those gym classes, I'll have no trouble getting there quickly. My new destination takes up the main staircase of the school and onto the second floor. Not long before I'm staring down the hallway of Idacon's classroom. I breathe a sigh of relief as I spot Olivia sat in front of the door. God, what do I even say to her? My thoughts come crashing to a halt as I see another dinosaur beside her, gesturing maniacally. Ben? From an outsider's view, it looks like Ben is trying to talk to her into something. But there's such a stark contrast between their moods. I suppose Ben is mourning too, but maybe he's just handling it differently. That's the plan I have in mind. What do you think of it? Olivia? Yeah, okay. Olivia's reply came off weak and unfocused, like she wasn't talking to Ben at all. And I count on you to be part of it. Sure. I remain obscured from view. This doesn't seem like a conversation I should intrude on. I'll just catch up to Olivia after. I really don't think that's wise, but okay. Fucking up paintings with an axe. Yeah. Ah, I know. And I think that's what makes it so sad, is that was his last act. And I think that's why it kind of chokes me up, because when I think about it, that's what comes to mind when I think of him now, is that he did that for Olivia and for Inko while he was dying of cancer. Like, what the fuck? That's... And I never expected to, have to deal with that sort of thing in a visual novel like this, to be honest. I mean... Yeah, I think you can put the bonk emote away for a bit, Shep. I think we're alright. Honestly, I'm some sort... Ben is talking to her. No, maybe that Olivia is listening to Ben. That those differences are being put aside. For once, our priorities aligned. I had thought to come find Olivia too. I wonder, Idacon as a mentor to teach us, to each of us. Like he'd always be around to help us, but now? All the little things that make you anxious or aggravated are gone in an instant. Oh, we don't even get to show him the painting. No! Oh. Olivia hasn't started the painting yet, and he'll never get to see it. Oh, man. Bro, I have decency. No, I was saying even I do. I was talking about me, as in you don't have to bonk me because I'm not gonna say any shit like that. That's what I meant. Also, Rex, thank you for the hydrate. I didn't need that. All the little things that make you anxious or aggravated are gone in an instant. And all that's left is reality. Why bother with this dramatic garbage if now's not the time to be brought together without then when? Okay, whatever, yeah. Voice was too quiet for me to hear, but whatever she'd said wasn't what Ben wanted to hear. Olivia, I need to know that you're with me on this. Yeah. Olivia. Ben kneels right to Olivia's chair, putting the two at eye level, though she kept hers averted to the side. I need to know that you're in on this fully. There's a strange panic in the parasol's voice. Please, Olivia, for him. Finally, after what felt like a few minutes, despite it only being 4 or 5 seconds, Olivia looks back at Ben's face and gives him a meek nod. I'm going to take that as a yes, then. The Gator girl gives no other reply to Ben's words. The only sign that his words had registered in her mind were her hands suddenly, yet gently shaking, all the while her claws dug even deeper into her wheelchair's armrests. Bruh. I'll be honest, I don't trust Ben, so this screams manipulation to me. Ben is harmless, okay? Ben is harmless. He means no harm. He means no harm. Period. That's all I can say on it, right? But I get what you mean. Sorry. He's dating Mia, knowing what she does. I don't know if he does know what she does, necessarily. Bitchy bitch, yeah. Excuse me. Her bulwark broke at last. Seeing the droplets from her eyes drives a searing pain through my chest. Excuse me. My instincts drove me forward beyond my common sense. I grip the blue boy's shoulder and pull him up. Then, Parasaur's eyes snap up towards me. He makes eye contact with me, a depressive expression coating his face. Inko, what are you doing here? I wanted to see Olivia. Olivia's eyes, silver eyes finally lift, and the pain reflected in them threatens to shatter my aching heart. Ben looks back to see those mournful eyes too, though his reaction seems the opposite to mine as the smile draws across his face. Inko, hear me out. I'm trying to organize a eulogy for Idacon. You know, say our goodbyes to him. He deserves it at least. Olivia, me, and you. He helped each of us so much, and... While the Parasaur rambles on, I turn my attention solely on Olivia. Yeah, Ben, fuck off. Now's not the time to be a literal definition of a nerd emoji. Actually, just... fuck off. He's... Right, Chet, but he's not being a dick. He's not being a dick. He's just... He's not trying to be a dick. He's just being an accidental dick. Like... yeah. Ben finally stops talking. Good. I can feel his stare boring into the back of my head. He wants an answer for whatever he was just talking about. The eulogy for Mr. Ideken. It's so surreal to think about that. Exactly. To think I spoke to him only yesterday, and today he's just gone. The eulogy. Yeah, it's the least we can do for Ideken as his pupils. He deserves so much more, though. So much. Right, yeah, Olivia's probably feeling what I'm feeling right now. This fight between reality and emotions. Ideken's gone, and I'm still trying to process it. Trying to accept the fact that I'll never see him again. Or listen to him again. Or get advice from him again. Never get to impress him, or showing how much I've improved because of his lessons. Stop it! I don't think I'm ready to accept that he's gone. Ben clears his throat, sapping me from my stupor and back to our current reality. I'm sorry to be so pushy, but I need to know if you and Olivia are in or not. Ben turns to look at Olivia as he says those words. Olivia, meanwhile, continues to stare absentmindedly at the wall, almost as if Ben's words were not... Can I actually just stand up and tell Ben to fuck off? Like, his intentions are pure of heart, but in this moment, he needs to fuck off. Now is not the time. That's all. Now is not the time. It's a lovely thought, Ben, but fuck off. Like, Jesus. Right. Ben, I don't think... I suddenly feel a cool scaled hand fall on top of my own. I turn to look into Olivia's pain-stricken eyes. They gaze deeply into mine, pleading, begging to make the pain vanish. Aww. I don't quite know what I should do. We're not ready to say goodbye. Don't care, nerd. Go away. Yeah. Can you give us some time, Ben? Exactly! Right now! Fuck off! The student council president's taken aback by my words. But Olivia... His frustration with us seems to grow with each second. Ben, look, No! I fully turn to Ben, my hands raised offensively. Ben, listen. We need to do this. For Ideken. For everyone that cared about him. For us. So why won't you help me? We want to, Ben, really. But can't you see that what you're asking for is way too soon? Damn it, we just found out. Breathing is haggard now, his composure completely blown. And his own pain is painted across my face as he allows his glasses to slide away from his puffy red eyes. Just... Ben. Voice is so soft and gentle. Fucking yes! That's exactly what I wanted to say to the cunt! Fucking go away! I know that's weird to say on the like sad Zuza, because we should be like this right now. Because that, oh man. Right, anyway, her voice is so soft and gentle. Her head turns back to me, her own pain still in her eyes, but also sympathy too. She looks forward and her words are more resolute. Ben, I understand. Parasol boy's breathing itches. Yeah, you're right. We should do this, and I will. I promise I will. But it's too soon. Fucking yeah. We all need time. But no buts, cunt. Fuck off. He clenches his teeth, followed by his fists. Takes a shot. Oh, he's taking his glasses off. Oh, he actually looks really cute without his glasses on. I'm not gonna lie. He takes a sharp, uneven breath. His glasses sliding off his face and right onto the floor. He's so agitated, so exasperated and devastated that he doesn't seem to care. Oh, do we all hug him? My free hand finds itself on my other friend's shoulder, forming a full link between it. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's really sweet. That's really sweet. Julia reaches down and picks up the prescription glasses, using her sleeve to smudge them cleanish. Ben struggles, his already broken composure fracturing further. Oh, his hands shake as he accepts the proffered eyewear from Olivia, having great difficulty setting them back on straight. When he can finally look up from the floor, his eyes are even more raw with fresh pain. Oh, promise. Nods at the quivering question, her own lips starting to shake as well. Yes, but for now Ben finally gets it as his emotional dam is near bursting. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Ben walks up to me and pats me on the shoulder with a final solemn look at Olivia and nod towards me. Fucking... How beautiful was that? With a final solemn look at Olivia and nod towards me, he walks out of the classroom and leaves Olivia and I alone. Okay, I'm glad I did this tonight. It would have sucked to have started the stream tomorrow and we do the sad part and I've somehow got to keep the energy high for like another 3 or 4 hours. Actually, I don't know what time I'll be streaming tomorrow. It might be around about the same time. Kind of. I need to come back home. I need to feed dog. I need to make food. Eat food. And then I can get straight onto stream. So we'll have to see. As the door clicks close behind me. And sorry, Rex. I didn't expect you to walk into a sad moment. There hasn't been a sad moment like this the entire fucking novel. I don't think any of us expected this at all. Like, holy shit. As the door clicks close behind me, I hear Olivia take a sharp and shuddery breath before turning to look at me. Are we gonna get, like, a close-up artwork, are we? Her eyes are glossy and puffy on the edges. Trails of tears strain down her cheeks. He was my boy! Look how they massacred my boy! And her expression is of someone who doesn't want to believe that it's true, but knows deep down that it is. As I look at her, I feel my emotions come back twice as hard. I'm about to be crying like Cedric Diggory's father. My boy! Yeah. Oh god, I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Oh god. That triggered something nasty in my throat. I don't even know the guy. Yeah. If you did, it would be even worse. Rex, don't worry about it. No, I need to be strong for her sake, damn it. Olivia, I try to find the proper words to say something to her. Anything that gives her any sense of comfort to ease her pain, but there's nothing. But I feel my throat begin to tighten like someone's hand is around my neck. I don't even notice that I'm crying until my vision becomes blurred with hers. Aww. Without thinking, I wrap my arms around the baryonyx and pull her into a hug. We hug the gator again! Okay. Olivia seems shocked at first, frozen by my sudden reaction. But I feel a pair of arms wrap around me. It's the same one as earlier, but still. And, hands clutching my jacket, yeah. Olivia begins to softly sob into my shoulder. I feel my own resolve break down as I hear the increase. I'm trying not to cry myself, brother. I have to remain composed. When we're like this, I can't even pretend to be the stronger one anymore. Maybe I can bear the pain of Ida can, but seeing Olivia like this, I hold on tighter. I don't want to let her go. Yeah, because he's got to bear the burden of both. Oh, fuck, man. Because he really cares about Olivia, and he knows that Idakan obviously has a greater history with this teacher. But even he had a connection with this teacher, so he's having to bear the brunt of both of it. Like, the loss of a really loving teacher, as well as one that was really close to one he cares about, you know? Fuck. Suddenly she mumbles something onto my shoulder. What was that? We fall apart and I look over at Olivia. Oh, we pull apart. Her sunken face is covered in splotches and trails of wet and dry tears. She's hyperventilating and looks like an absolute mess right now. Despite this, her eyes are fierce and lively as they meet mine. I need to do something. Right now? She doesn't respond, hurriedly rolling down the hall towards the elevator. Where would she... The fountain. The one place she could be going. I step forward to follow her, but stop. No matter how I try, I can't continue. This is Olivia's promise, not mine. I have no right to intrude into it like that. My hesitancy robbed me of of any choice in the matter. She went alone. I'm a fucking idiot. Alone in this freezing weather while she's going through this? What the hell was I thinking? I start my silent march through the halls, out the building, and into the frozen wilderness. It's cold out, freshly starting to snow. The world just feels so much smaller, muted, and colorless. Now's not the time. I must find Olivia. There's thin tire tracks in the thinly laid-on snow. Paving out down the sidewalk, I follow them. The path is serene. The falling flecks of white make it feel like one of Olivia's landscapes. The fountain must be just around the corner. Oh god. I should have gone with her. Of course the fountain is only accessible with stairs. The steps are tall and coated with a thin layer of ice. It's a death trap. Something rolls down and bumps my shoe. It's one of Olivia's handles. Oh shit! My face flashes with heat and my blood runs cold. Oh my god, I can't lose 2 people in one day, please. I will myself to look up. 8 steps up, Olivia's wheelchair is toppled over onto its back. Seat ripped, wheels spread, it's unrecoverable. What the fuck? Oh no. Is she on the side of it? Is she, like, so her wheelchair's broken, but she's, oh. Olivia is 2 steps further, halfway onto the next ledge. Her arm reaches up for the next one. Olivia. Olivia stops and slowly looks back. It's a look of shock and humiliation at being seen like this. She turns back and starts pulling herself up onto the next step. She's not standing per se. You have to imagine that she's out of a wheelchair, right? But she's, yeah. Essentially, she's dragging herself up the steps. Imagine she doesn't have legs, she's just a torso, you know? On her knees. Also, hi, Win. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Damn it, Olivia. I take a step up and catch myself. It's a wonder she even got this far. But I find my balance and start marching up towards her. My arm slips on the ledge and she falls back. I caught her in my arms from behind. I didn't make it. She looks up at me, eyes filled with still filled with tears. I carefully set her down on one of the steps. Yes, yeah. She hides her face in her palms. I failed, Idacon. Olivia chokes back a sob. I'm just a stupid fuck-up. Fucking chair. And continues to weep. I sit there and stare for a moment, trying to figure out what to do. I really haven't ever been in a situation like this. Sorry about that. Just clearing my throat. That was successful. Let's put it that way. Just carry her. I'll give it a minute, Croc. I don't know if you've been lurking, but like it's we almost all cried. It was such a sad moment. The poor girl is shaking. Rather, it's from the cold or a situation. I don't know. Instinctively, I wrap my arm around her and pull her close to me. Oh, another embrace. Evie shifts her body accordingly, and we end up in an embrace. Another hug. Her sobbing calms down to just occasional hiccups, and her body is no longer sapping from the heat from me either. I'm sorry, Inko. Sorry for what? Everything. Being an asshole, being a failure, making you waste your time on me. I'm just awful. Don't say that. Oh, I love you. That's what I want to say. Now isn't the time. I mean, I don't think now is a bad time. I think that was like a perfect segue without it doesn't have to be a romantical moment. You could share that with her. You could make her feel loved in this moment, Inko. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think now's a bad time. It is a bad time, Zuza. Holy shit. No, I'm just saying the way that moved up, like, I'm not right. You could say it in like I love you as a friend. That's what would kind of matter. It's not about sharing your feelings that way. I think you misunderstand what I'm trying to say here. Is like, I don't know. I don't think it was the worst. Obviously, that's not the point. Like, if you're making that the sole intention and focus, then yeah, it does matter. But like, that's not the point. That's not the sole purpose or intention. It's like, but in that moment, it's like, don't say that, you know. It's like, maybe it would provide that comfort in that moment. I don't know. But I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not in that situation. I would wonder what I'd say. I wouldn't know, but yeah. I'm your friend. You know that. I'm here for you in the same way you're here for me. Right. That works the same way. There you go. Olivia breaks away from our hug. Her face is still tear-stained, but she isn't crying anymore. Looking down at her wheelchair. You have a spare at home? No. I stand up, look at the stairs towards the fountain, then back to Olivia. I can call Liz if you want. She can come pick us up after we're done. We can worry about your chair then. You're not a failure, Olivia. We're getting you to that fountain. I reach my hand down towards her. Olivia's confusion erodes into a soft smile as she stares at my hand and then back to me. Come. Come lower. Let me grab your shoulder. I've done this a few times before. I lean in closer and Olivia pivots as best she can. Okay, let's go back to happy mode. Once more, she uses her tail as an anchor in place of her legs. It's holding her up pretty well. Never considered it, but that tail must be pretty muscular. Aww. Let's go. I want to make Anakin proud. I climb up to the next step, planting my foot on solid ground. Olivia waits for me to stop before quickly moving her tail up to the next step as well. Sort of like we're each one leg. Simple enough. It only now occurs to me how close we are right now. But close, I mean, I'm practically cradling Olivia against my side. Up another step. Eventually we finally make it to the top. I managed to shuffle to the fountain. Yeah, I know. You can just put me down right here. Alright. Yay! I gently lower Olivia down and place her on the lip of the fountain. There's just enough space for her to sit along the edge, with one leg resting on top and the other hanging off. She looks into the still water in contemplation. My eyes follow hers, focusing on the coins that have settled at the bottom of the fountain, though hard to see through the opaque ice. I've stuffed my hands in my pockets for warmth, feeling the skin on my knuckles start to split already. My fingers trace over the quarters I'd usually use on our lunchtime drinks. Achoo! A powerful sneeze draws me away from my meandering thoughts to see the Gator girl quiver on the cold concrete seat. Damn it! Her jaw is clenched tight, baring her sharp teeth to the world. Her nostrils flare with each of her breaths, the hot air creating a puff of visible mist, and her eyes are filled to the brim with a fiery rage of salty tears. I want to break the silence between us, ask for her thoughts. She's deep within them now, raging within her own mind, finally having a moment to process everything that's happened. In the end, it's Olivia that breaks the silence with a single quiet, disdain-filled curse. Damn it. Her eyes shut, keeping her tears from falling. Damn it! The hiss it seeps through her lips. I made it. I finally made, but... The thought goes unfinished. She lets her shoulders down and turns her gaze away from the spouting water. Listlessly gazing towards the obscured afternoon sun that's just managing to peek through the clouds and snow-covered trees. Maybe she's imagining that that's where he is now. But what now? I would draw my hand from my pocket, holding it open for her to see the pocket change in my palm. Scanning over the water feature before us, I think back to all the times I wanted to do this with someone else. How about we make a wish? Olivia's brow furrows as she glances off to the side. Her fingers grip her hoodie and I watch as she considers my suggestion thoroughly. Sure, wish sounds nice right now. I motion her forward. The Gator girl holds her hand out to me and I drop a quarter into her palm. On 3? I nod in reply. 1, 2, 3. I wish for our twin coins flip in the air together. I watch as the coins spin skyward, crashing through the falling snowflakes. At their apex, the coins seem to pause, just to briefly touch one another. And with a synchronized plop, both the quarters hit the water together. Leaning forward, I see the coins have landed on the same side, heads. Wonder if that'll double our chances for making our wishes come true or something. That had a huff of amusement from Olivia's comment. But the more I think about it, the more it does. We stay there, looking at the fountain together in silence. Aww. For a moment, it feels as though time has stopped around us. Nice OST. It is a really nice OST. It's just me and Olivia experiencing the moment together. It almost makes me forget what had just transpired, like what we're dealing with, what kind of future the two of us were looking at. For this moment, though, none of those dreadful thoughts mattered. What matters now is finding a small bit of peace, of solace. A little bit of calm before the storm that was inevitably coming. A harsh wind chill finally brings Olivia and I out of our thoughts. Oh, I'm sorry for being super distant earlier. You don't have to apologize for that, Olivia. Everyone goes through these sorts of things differently. I know, but I just feel bad. I know I'm not the only one who's sad that Idacon is gone, but The pause makes me stop and turn around to face her. I can see it in her face that she's trying to form the right words. Aidekin was the first person who I felt was a role model for me. He didn't just believe in me, he made me believe in myself. Not just for my art, but being able to succeed in general. I knew that Aidekin meant a lot to her, but I never realized he meant that much to her. I did. More than anything, he actually cared about me. About my thoughts and my dreams. I felt... Lips tremble as she struggles to voice the thought. Normal. God, I probably sound stupid saying that. I shake my head in disagreement. You don't. Mr. Aidekin was important to me as well. It's okay, Olivia. I know how you feel. You gave me some of the best advice I've ever gotten from anyone. It encouraged me to follow my dreams, like you. I wish I'd met him sooner. There's a moment of silence between us, the air filled with a mix of sympathetic emotions. Sad city here. It's just unfortunate. I didn't know the story was going to take that kind of turn. I really didn't, Rex. When I invited you to stream, I genuinely didn't realize that's what was going to happen. But still, it's genuinely fucking sweet. Like, a shared sadness for the passing of someone who made an impact in both our lives, but a sense of thankfulness really graced our lives. I guess we both got our issues, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Fresh breeze of icy air sends a shudder down my spine. So what should we do now? I pat off the grounding pile of snow off my shoulders and head. Holy shit, I'm cured. Give me my fucking boy back game, god damn it, no. School's ending in 10 minutes. Do you want to just chill here until then? No pun intended? Sure. I look around, noticing a tiny bench for two nestled against the tree. The Gator girl must have noticed, and she's already holding her arms out for me. Mama, I like grabby hands. Can you imagine? I recall something, a certain pair of raptors. Okay. I kneel down, facing away from Olivia. I can feel the icy flakes melt off me as Olivia leans against me again. Her powerful arms wrap all around my shoulders, clawed fingers digging into my jacket. My fingers lock together to form a makeshift seat for her behind me. With my passenger secured, I made a beeline for the bench, lest I get caught up in what I feel pressing onto my back. Ah, cute. Excuse me. She lets herself drop onto the bench, uncaring for her landing. Just sliding. Taking a page from the book of Olivia, I also drop uncaringly next to her, just glad to have some shelter from the increasing snowfall. So here we are, mission accomplished for Olivia. Now what? The curiosity compels me to ask Olivia something. If you don't mind me asking, what did you wish for? I don't think you can tell someone what you wished for, or else it won't come true. The superstitious side of myself says that she has a fair point, so I decide not to push any further on it. Just curious is all. I continue relaxing in the comfortable silence. Buncho boy, it's coming. You reckon? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't mind telling you if you tell me yours. I guess that's only fair. What did you wish? What did I wish for just now? It's hard to put into words. It's not something specific, rather that feeling that I keep coming back to. Back before I came to this school. Wait, oh. Yeah, we'll go for an empty slot, okay. I would have wished for more friends, or a successful future, or to take back something embarrassing from the past. Now that I think about it, I didn't need to make a wish. That's too vague. I know, but I don't know how else to put it. Come on, at least try. My best memories from the past few months. This. Aw. This? Being outside in the freezing cold? No, not that. What do you mean, then? Struggle to find the words without making myself sound stupid. You know, we've hung out a lot together, and it's not often that it's just the two of us. Just us? Yeah, that doesn't happen a lot. I wish it was like that more often. Baryonyx's eyes go wide. Shoot, maybe that did come across too weird. I mean, I just want to get closer to you, you know? I watch the beginnings of a blush form across Olivia's cheeks. Okay. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. I want to get to know you better. Glances away, laughing nervously as her tone changes drastically. Yeah, I understand. Totally. I breathe a silent sigh of relief. You want to know what I wish for? If you don't want to share, you don't have to. No, I asked for yours. It's only right. I wish to know what I want to wish for. I glance across from the bench towards her. I can't make sense of anything right now. I want today to be over, frozen, and to have never happened all at once. I want Idacon back, but... I don't want to just replace him with someone else. Excuse me, sorry. Do forgive my breaks, I am still fighting this cold. It is coming to an end. It's too late to start all over again. She stops to wipe her eyes, but they were already dry. All I've ever wanted was to be someone he would be proud of. But it just feels impossible. Looks away. I ended up picking something lame, sorry. What's that? Olivia's still looking away, so while I can hear her hesitation, I can't tell what she's thinking. I threw that coin, and out of everything racing in my mind, the one thought that stuck with me the most was just... She was a lip in contemplation for a moment, and when she finally continues, her voice's soft whisper. I want somebody I can trust. Okay. I'm gonna have to be fucking wearing black and in mourning for the next day at least. Oh my god, no. I'm going to be in black at work, so maybe that's... I'll remember Idacon as I slave away, slinging coffees. Feel my face heat up from her words and her tone. Even with her head turned, I notice a red flush creeping over Olivia's face too. I instinctively jerk my head in the other direction. Shoot, what do I do now? We're both sitting motionless, neither daring to say another word. If I listen closely, I can feel like I can hear her heartbeat from here. You can probably hear mine as well. I don't even notice the cold anymore. Maybe we can just stay like this for a few weeks. No, don't be ridiculous. You need to tell her how you feel. I clear my throat, searching for words that won't come. You just said she wanted somebody to trust. I mean, you can trust me. I hear shuffling from Olivia. Damn it, I can't work up the nerve to turn my head towards her. My neck feels like a rusted hinge as I try to disobey my body and look at her through my periphery. Do you trust me? Despite my words, she nods her head vigorously, the blush growing dangerously bright. Oh! Okay. Well, I shift my body towards her on the bench. I trust you too. Suddenly she shakes her head a bit to bring herself back to reality. Maybe I can be honest with you, then. You're silly and you're ridiculous. Maybe a little over-optimistic. You're thoughtful and adventurous, and you're so willing to just take me with you. You don't treat me any differently for this stupid thing. He lightly hits the armrest of the bench. I guess I stopped noticing it at some point. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, you're like... So many words dance off the tip of my tongue. Like... My mouth and brain are at a standstill, one wanting to just blurt whatever, while the other keeps it all in and disseminates it disseminates it in a thoughtful manner. What comes out is Blaragle. Dude, I do this all the fucking time, man. I can't tell you how many times my brain will formulate a sentence, and the last word in said sentence, I think of two different things I could say, where I say it's stupid, or say imagine the last word in a sentence was stupid, and I think as I'm saying it, I'm like, oh, I should change that word to pointless, because pointless would be more poignant in this conversation. So I end up saying something like stupulous. Or pointed. I combine the two. Like, I don't bail enough from my initial intentions to change the word, but I commit to it enough to say the other as well. It's fucking stupid. So I completely get this. Oh my god. A furious snort rips from the Gator girl's node, followed by pearls of laughter. Out of embarrassed shame, I cover my face with my hands. What was that? Excuse me. I curse my nerves as I try to protest her continued guttural guffaws. Come on, Olivia. I'm really trying. The snowflakes that managed to still land on me melt away from the extreme heat radiating from my whole head. Olivia, acquiesces through? Acquiesces through? I've never seen that word before. That is a brand new word to me. Holy shit. Drawing back into just a very smug grin. Okay, take 2, Inko. My head's temperature finally drops from core of the sun to a more manageable volcano. Thanks, jerk. Seeing that small quirk of her own lips, I can't stop a smile from growing on my own face. Oh, this is so sweet. I guess, Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna cry, man. Don't do that. Be honest with her and yourself. From the very start, I thought you were just out of it. What? You almost ran me over in the hallway. Oh. Excuse me. I know. Bro, shut the fuck up, Anakin. Don't be a ghost now. I know. She frowns and looks away. Sorry. Then you tried to get my seat moved. Sorry. And the claw thing today? Not sorry about that. I figured. You used to be hard to talk to. I felt awkward every time I'd even try. Like, thank rap to Jesus for Damien and Liz, because otherwise I wouldn't have got to know the real you. Olivia rings her clawed fingers together. And what do you think of the real me? She's easily the most caring person I've ever known. I mean, yeah, she can be a little selfish and doesn't think ahead sometimes. But when she cares for something, she just has to do everything she possibly can for whatever it is. Is that what you think? Yeah, and I think you're quite caring and passionate and what? And I know Mr. Idacon saw that in you too. No, oh, it's welling up. Olivia's eyes water at the mention of our mentor. Thank you, Inko. Now's the time, Inko. Just say it. Aha! Aha! Hey, Inko? Say it, 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 say it. Ah! Okay, okay, okay. Do you like me? Ah! Yes. I'm a happy bean. I'm a happy bean. If I could jump on the spot right now, I could. Actually, I can. Actually, I can do this. Hang on a minute. I can break the fourth wall for a second for the sake of some bouncies. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wait, is that working? Okay, that's stupid. Ignore that. Sorry. Alright. Yes? Why does talking have to be so hard? I prepare for Olivia's smug one-liner to crush my weak confession. Okay. Instead, I watch as Olivia brings her hood up and hides her eyes with it. Really? For some reason, seeing her like this fills me with a well of confidence. Yeah. Can I hear you say it? Oh. Oh. Oh, no, stop fucking. Accidentally just. The Wesker fat finger. Oh my god, not the moment for the Wesker fat finger. Wesker wants it. Yeah. You want to hear me say it, do you? No, I'm kidding. Sorry. I'm trying not to kill the vibe, sorry. Okay, we'll go on. We'll go on. I like you, Olivia. Don't get how. The hood peels away just enough so I can see her shimmering silver eyes. Why would you like someone like me? Well, I like you too. I like you too. She just said it like that. She's just like, I like you too. She's become an entire freaking loaf. Bad performance indeed, Mr. Nito. What do you mean? Nah, this is good. I'm working on it. Olivia brings her legs to her chest, holding the limbs tightly to her. Ah. Brings her hoodie's hems over her legs, transforming herself into a crocodile-shaped igloo. Yeah, I was about to say. on a livigu. On a liv... Oh, God. That's hard to say. An olivigu... on... An... Oh! You have to say an at the start as well. Alright, come on. Try... Actually say this out loud right now. An oliviglu. Oh, God, that's really... I don't know why that was so hard. Ooh. Slippers was a bad idea. Oh, crap. Yeah, you okay? Fine, just call someone. I cough awkwardly to get my phone out and call Liz. Oliviglu... No. Hello? Inko? Is that you? Are you supposed to be in class right now? Scalar let Olivia and I out early. Oh, okay. I was told about Professor Ideken. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm with Olivia by the old park by the school. Chair's busted and we're kind of stuck. There's a kneeing whine from the bundled crocodile next to me, her tail wrapping around her as if to hug herself. Broke? In this weather? Are you two okay? We're fine. Can you come pick us up? Sure, I think I remember where that is. I'm with Principal Scalar right now. Once we're finished, I can get you two on the way home. Thanks. After some shuffling, the call drops. I turn back to Olivia. She seems more anxious than anything right now. You alright? Yeah. I'll be okay. The stovepipe moor of the igloo chatters quietly in the cold. My concern finally takes hold, forcing me to finally close the gap between us. She said the chair had no replacement. It'll take a while for a new one to come in. That means she'll be trapped at home, completely sealed off from the outside. Man. Beginning of Olivia's annoyed protest, die of exposure. Becoming a... Oh, I'm still blushing. My bad. Sorry. Becoming a grumbling acceptance as I wrap my arms around her shivering form. You're lucky you're warm, Inko. Oh, she was wearing slippers. My bad. Yeah, I definitely feel like it as her body shifts and nestles closer to me. Olivia's tail lays on my lap, and the shivers reverberating through it the most. I lay my palm atop it, feeling the cold limbs shaking slowly still. Some long-distance trivia about limbs losing heat the fastest spring to mind. And in the hopes of keeping frostbite away, I pet the heavy tail. And as I do so, I hear the silliest sound rumbling from Olivia's chest and through the rest of her. It's like a purring cat almost. By the way, welcome to stream, Rexo. Sorry if I didn't say anything, my bad. There's a new sensation on my cheek now, soft and warm. Success! Success! Her lips are planted firmly on my cheek. And look, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that has to happen. Like, come on. In this circumstance, this has to happen. We've literally just confessed feelings. We're not gonna do something like that. Like, come on. Her lips are planted firmly on my cheek, and this feels nice. As I continue to warm her tail for her, I feel her warm lips press more and more against my cheek. We done it, Jonathan. Well, okay. I don't know if kisses are supposed to go this long and be this wet. Oh. And now the lips are moving and some pointy things are there and... Munch. And that's her teeth. Oh! Olivia instantly lets go of my cheek from a non-lethal bite. Oh, fuck, sorry, I'm new to this stuff, I'm nervous. It's okay, really. I put a hand on my cheek to feel the damage. I feel the indents of her fangs, but nothing serious. I must even start falling asleep before we hear a car pull up at the bottom of the hill. Olivia perks up and leans forward to try and see who it is. A few seconds later, Liz's head rises above the stairs, scanning like a submarine periscope. Crap, it's gonna be tough getting all the way back down, even with Liz's help. I look back and smile at Olivia. She huddled against herself and clinged to my arm. You ready? The day seemed to drag on endlessly. Liz's arrival had ended our embrace, and she had quite the dour look on her face. She said she'd been in a meeting with the principal, and I could only imagine how the faculty and student council were reacting to Idaken's passing. Her mood seemed to lift a little, at least when she saw Olivia and I both huddled together beneath a tree. Olivia's mood, on the other hand, plummeted. Probably from the way Liz and I had to carry her to the car. The ride to the Payne household had been silent, save for Olivia's grumbling and embarrassment. I think I'd be in a similar mood if I was treated like a sack of potatoes, but then again, how else were we supposed to carry her? I should suggest more leg workouts to Coach Solly. Just in case. Ooh, snowy suburbs. Damien and Randy were waiting for us at the curb, the older man looking over Olivia with worry. When your friend told us, Soph and I were beside ourselves. I'm fine, and Randy, just... Randy didn't hear her, as the instant the car was opened, her legal guardian pulled her up in one hell of a bear hug. Come on, I'll get you kids some hot cocoa. Damien watched on with a smile of relief as his father hauled her over his shoulder and marched her into his home. You guys want to stick around? Vinny's still in school, so we'll have the consoles to ourselves. It's still pretty early, all things considered. Sure, I'd love some hot chocolate right now. Liz? I'd like to, really, but the student council needs to prepare the arrangements for Idaken's... Well, you know... Maybe I'll come by after if I can. Wholesome love, yeah. Alright, well if you do, I'll make sure there's some cocoa left. Appreciate it. I fucking love Liz still. I still love her design. I think her design is the best thing I've ever seen. In anything, ever. She's just... fucking awesome. With that, Liz drives off down the street. Well, let's head inside before we turn into popsicles. Settling into the well-worn couch, I notice a distinct lack of a baryonyx. Where's Olivia? Randy chimes in from the kitchen, busying himself with an old-fashioned kettle. She wanted to rest on her bed for now, boys. I mean, that's fair. She's been It's been a heavy day. I'd want the same. Even if I had a new boyfriend / girlfriend / whatever. She wanted to rest yeah. Give her some time. No one can resist hot cocoa during weather like this, especially how I make it. I mean, I can. I'm not the biggest fan of hot chocolate. But that's only because, like, hot chocolate is usually just made with, like, hot chocolate powder, and it just doesn't taste like chocolate. It's just not right. I'd rather just have a cup of tea. Because hot chocolate just doesn't taste right. I'd rather actually chocolate of some kind, but anyway, doesn't matter. Never had homebrewed hot chocolate, but if it's anything like his cooking, then it must be some good stuff. After a few minutes, Randy comes out with a tray. Ah, nice. Damien, Olivia, Vinny. So I guess I'm having a Vinny cup. Here you guys go. He passes around a few Christmas-themed mugs labeled with the family's names and leaves the last one on top of a nearby drawer. Zuza, you're allowed to be wrong, but holy shit. What? I don't like chocolate-flavored things. I don't like chocolate-flavored things in the same way I don't like strawberry-flavored things. It's all artificial. It just tastes... ugh. If it was, like, proper hot chocolate stuff, like, if it was actually, like, really ground down chocolate powder or something of the like, then amazing, but, like, hot cocoa, I can't... Yeah, the thing is, Nostromo's white, but, you know, bro hates strawberry too. Yeah, I do. I hate strawberry-flavored things. I don't mind strawberries. I'm not the biggest fan of strawberries, to be fair. Like, they're the most overrated flavor in anything ever, because they just are. It's always strawberry-flavored something, isn't it? But it's all flavors. It just tastes artificial as shit. So, yeah. Bro doesn't like strawberry milkshake. To be fair, I'm not the biggest fan of milkshake. I mean, I make some at work, and it's just... it's too much dairy for me. I don't like drinking dairy. In general. You know. I've chosen death. Eat my butt! Lovingly, please. You're gonna have to be the Vinny for a bit. You cool with that? Ah, yeah, thanks, Randy. Man, you look cold. Were you out there long? It's true. By now, the snow on my jacket's melted and my clothes are chilly and soaked. Feel free to take a load off until you warm up. My mom is the same. She loves cherries but hates cherry-flavored things. Yeah, fair. I'll be in my bedroom resting. Holler if you need anything else. He gives Damien a pat on the back and leaves. The mug is hot to the touch, but it's welcoming feeling to warm up my icy fingers. I take a moment to gently blow air on the beverage to cool it down before moving it to my lips. Yeah, it's pretty good. Damien is chugging this. He finishes the swig and sets the glass down. That must have been half of it in one go. Jesus fucking Christ, Damien. Not a thought behind those eyes. Well, there are multiple ways to enjoy anything. After today's events and weather, I really needed this. Another sip is really helping warm me up. I didn't even notice how cold it was. Hey, Vinny. Yeah? You good? I'm holding it together, yeah. Still a bit scattered. I don't blame you. Hey, Pops doesn't want you venturing back into the tundra out there. You up for a game or something? He gestures at the entertainment setup. No, but go ahead, I'll watch. Damien thinks for a second, the few gears in his head turning in conflict. The few gears in his head, I love that. Really, I don't mind. Alright, I'll get set up. Damien gets his game set up, searching several mismatched cases for the right CD and giving the screen a good thump to get it to work properly. Grabbing a controller, he turns on the X rocks. Oh god, hang on a minute. I need to clear that. The weird one for never being picky. I'm not being picky, Shep. It's not about being picky. It's got nothing to do with picky. It's simply preference. I don't dislike strawberry-flavored things. I don't dislike chocolate-flavored things. If someone politely came up to me and offered me a glass of hot chocolate, I'm not going to say no. I'm not being picky. But if I was given the option of tea or a hot chocolate, I would go for a tea. If I was given the option of a flavor, I'd go for anything but strawberry. That's all. Being picky is getting a slice of bread and pulling the seeds out of it, or getting a cookie and being like, ooh, remove the chocolate chips or something like that. You know what I mean? Like that's being picky in a literal sense, almost. Or like changing the order on a menu because you don't like one certain thing on it. It's like, come on. Wait, so Zuza, do you work at a Starbucks or something? No, I work at a comic cafe. It's cooler than that. Much busier, frustratingly. So, busier in the sense that we make waffles, pancakes, sundaes, shakes, bubble teas, other things. I can't think off the top of my head. Paninis. Toasties. All sorts. I'm just curious in case I ever visit sometime. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we're like the only one in the country. Well, here's the irony, right? Because the owner of this cafe actually runs MegaCon. Well, he doesn't run MegaCon, but he is in charge of organizing a lot of it. And he's involved with a lot of the MCMs that go around the country. And he runs this comic cafe. He's a bit of a twat, though. Like, he means well, but he has, like, the worst form of ADHD or something, or autism or whatever. In that he doesn't really know how to talk to people. And some of the things, he interferes way too fucking much. Like, he just kind of comes in and takes over, and it's just like, oh, fuck off. Like, we can handle our job. We don't need you breathing down our neck all the time. But yeah. So, he's very fucking rich. But, oh well, I don't know. Or a cappuccino guy yourself. Fair enough. Grabbing a controller, he turns on the Xbox One and selects something called Rock Ring ODHG. Excuse me. And settles deep into his groove on the couch. This one's my favorite in the series. After a minute or two of gathering a full lobby, the Dilophospino Dino picks his class and begins his virtual rampage. Only a minute in and he manages to get the first kill. I'm just a bit burnt out for the day, getting pretty tired, actually. Hey, Inko. Yeah? Olivia didn't come back with her wheelchair. Did something happen? Yeah, she isn't taking Idacon's passing well. Man. Well, I'm glad you were there for her. Hmm? My eyes remain on the screen, lost in the vibrant violence as some in-game announcer proclaims Damien's digital massacre. Damien Poggers! On this part, Damien's thrilled wavered like crazy. Frills wavered like crazy, and it looked as if his arms also wanted to wave in victory. You want to talk about it? I don't want to take up your time, Damien. Come on, man. We've known each other for a while now. You can be honest with me. Not sure where to begin, really. Ida-kun was really cool. I don't really have the right words for it. Somehow I think I'm unqualified to speak on it compared to Olivia, since she knew him better than I ever did. He was important to her, yeah. We talked about it for a bit before Liz picked us up, but I'm worried I'm not much help. Well, that's what we're here for, right? To help her out in any way we can? Best thing we can do is be ourselves for her, and she'll eventually go through the motions her own way. Yeah, that makes a surprising amount of sense. Maybe something does go on between those eyes. Suddenly a cup from my mug over to Damien. And you make it sound so easy, too. He briefly meets my gaze before turning his attention to the screen. I know I'm not the smartest guy around, but I do know Olivia. We don't share parents, but she's still my older sister. Older sister? Her birthday is first, duh. And knowing Olivia, she'll be able to manage. But how are you managing? Me, trying to sort the maelstrom of emotions running rampant in my head is overwhelmed, I guess. I wish I'd gotten to learn more from him. Olivia could probably recite some of his lessons by heart. Probably could. I remember the first time she got to work with some special paints in his class. She was just ecstatic. She came home a mess, covered all over with blues and greens, leaving her tracks behind wherever she went. When Mom saw her carpet vandalized, she threw her right into the backyard and hosed her off. I ended up joining in because it looked fun. Eyeing the hallway leading to her room, a part of me wants to see if she's alright. That part simply wants to be closer to her again. Damon looks back again, the unspoken question clearly written across his arched eyebrows. What about Olivia and you? Speaking of, I may have told Olivia that I liked her. Wait, are we about to get Damien poggers? Come on. About time. Ah, oh, you're so cool about it. Ah, oh, you. Huh? What? You two stuck together like glue ever since the summer barbecue. I mean, come on now. Anyone with half a brain could see that you two were becoming more than friends. All the signs were there. Although, it does worry me a little. Why's that? Well, think about it. Your teacher just passed away. You're both wrecks right now. What if it's just that suspension bridge thing? I don't know, man. It only just happened. You're right, sorry. I do like Olivia, I know that. I guess I'm just a little scared of the future. How so? There's just a bunch of things I still don't get about Olivia. Really? Or maybe friendship in general. When I first arrived at St. Hammond, I never really had any friends like you guys. So to suddenly be involved in all of this? I don't know. I think I get it, yeah. Things can be a little dramatic around here. One way to put it. Whoa, shit, is it really 10:30? Fuck, I didn't even realize what time it was. Dude, I get so invested in this. Holy moly. What's so different about your old friends? Never really had any. Well, that's not true. I had friends, but they were like day friends, you know? Classmate friends, yeah, I got a bunch. And your folks constantly moving means they never really lasted like a year, tops. Commit, we're going to midnight. I can't. I got work tomorrow, dude. And besides, I'm responsible for dog and shit. And I got stuff to do. I can't just stay till midnight. And to be honest, I'll be playing this again tomorrow anyway. So 11 then. I do plan to go to 11. I don't plan to end like now. But yeah, good game really draws your attention. It's the sign of a good game. Yeah, I know. I'm really into this. Yeah, am I a day friend? No way. You come to our parties and everything. In fact, look. He points to the subtle discolored patch of my jeans where Vinny's acid punch had failed to completely wash off. You got marked. We got you marked. Yeah, that's right. Thanks. It means more than you know. To be honest, I always had a good feeling about you. Thought you'd be a decent addition to the group, but to see Olivia actually start opening up around you 2 months ago, that was unthinkable. All those years I was trying alone, you know? Made it all worthwhile, not to take credit for anything. I'm just really glad to see her happy after so long. Moments of Olivia and I together flash into my head. Good, bad, and everything in between. It all culminates into a single image of her staring up at me with that smile of hers. Me too. Hard to believe that she'd been dealing with so much inside when I first met her. Well, Inko, some people just have a lot of problems they hide from the world. For example, he puts the controller down and shifts to look me in the eye. His character is instantly sniped. That hot chocolate gave me a tummy ache. Oh my fucking god, Damien. Oh my fucking god. Wait, okay, hang on, I need to... Well, Inko, some people just have a lot of problems they hide from the world. For example, the hot chocolate gave me a tummy ache. This fucking guy, I know, man. Smooth brains returned. Smooth brains returned. I'm being serious. That was serious. It can be little things like that. Little stresses that add up. Now it doesn't bother me, but someone else. It might just about ruin them. If you're trying to get with Olivia, I'll give you a nickel's worth of advice my dad told me. If a girl you like asks to wear your shirt at 2 a.m. and to bake cookies, she's an absolute keeper. That's some pretty good advice. Just don't break her heart, yeah? Wouldn't dare to think of it. Damien offers me a fist bump to which I happily reciprocate. Dude, Damien is a bro! A door creaks open. Both our heads turn back at the sound. She on crutches? Oh my fuck, she's taken her... Doesn't have a hoodie on. This is the first time she doesn't have a hoodie on. That's crazy. He kneels in the doorway to a room, leaning against the side railing. Oh, Damien nods at me nods to me and continues his aim. The ambient gone. Oh god. Sorry. Half of that was something in my throat. The ambient gunfire and controller clicking fills the silence. Alright, I'll just go over and help her. I take the hint and stand up, slowly approaching Olivia as she tries to shuffle down the hallway. She's completely upright in a display of pure confidence. Even her tail is upright, as if to amplify her dignity. Excuse me. I have to tell her how cute that is when I'm not so drained. I wordlessly offer her a hand and she accepts. Ah, this fucking smile, man. With her on my shoulder, I walk the both of us towards the living room couch and plop down on it with her. Oh, here. I lean forward and grab her cocoa from the coffee table. Most of the warmth has gone by now. I guess I can go warm it in the microwave for her. She's tugging my arm. Come on, it's cold. She starts leaning harder against me to keep me from getting up all the way. Alright, jeez. Ah, I give her the mug and she goes to start sipping instantly. She just doesn't want me to go. Ah! I was going to go warm. My voice dies as I feel her settle against my legs and with a relaxed hum. Dude. The body relaxes more and I am allowed to sit up enough for her to settle in by my shoulder. She's warm. The two of us watch Damien's game continue. Olivia continues sipping her own drink, letting one hand free from the mug. Her hand finds its way to mine, and our fingers curl around each other's. Ah! Damien plays a few more games. I don't really keep track of how well he does. He finishes one last match and yawns, stretching back over the couch. Alright, that's probably enough for me. I'm gonna get going, give you two some more space. Okay? Damien gets up from the couch and slides his controller near the cabinet. On his way out, he stops to look me right into my eyes. Hey, keep things chill, man. Don't do anything stupid, alright? Yeah. He nods and heads off to the depths of the house. And just like that, it's quiet once more. Is she asleep? Hey. I don't think you've seen my room before, have you? Not at all. Would you want to see? I'd love to. I watch her blast. Am I getting good at this? Okay, just walk me there. Do you know? Hang on a minute. Hang on. I don't know what the I don't remember what it is. What's the I don't remember what it is. Not that. Yeah. I don't remember what this is called. Yellow. Ah, yeah. Hang on a minute. A minute. First run, man. It is indeed. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, oh, it might webcam. Is the webcam on? No, it's not. It's me. Sorry, it's the image that immediately came to my head. I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't. Sorry. We're still not 100%, but yeah. Love seeing people's first time playing games. It genuinely fucking is. I'm loving every second of it. I played it on the joke that from the trailers, like the main character kind of looked very Zuza-esque, like my character in the bottom here. You know, maybe not so much the hair, but like sort of green color scheme, yellow eyes, snout like, you know, lizard character. I was like, oh, so but then I looked at the trailers and I was like, this actually looks like a fun game to play. Bought it, played it, and I've loved it since. So, yeah, it's peak. It is. As much as I sound like I'm dying, I have to admit, all of this speaking is like, and vibrations in my voice as a result of it is causing movement. This is good. I'm clearing whatever's left. I'm sorry if that's graphic, but like that any pauses, just know that I'm dealing with my illness still. So, sorry. All right. Similar to before, I help Olivia off the couch and we shuffle our way towards her room. Not even a furry and I love this game. Olivia's just fantastic. You don't have to be a furry to love a good and well-paced game. Like, being a furry helps me appreciate this more because I love character design and when it comes to that sort of stuff. But at the end of the day, this could all be with human characters and it wouldn't really make much of a difference. I wouldn't play it if it was human characters though. This is the thing. I wouldn't feel as much of a connection. It wouldn't be as fun for me just because I don't connect to fictional humans. It's weird. I don't know. It's less fun. I think that's the thing to look at it. When it comes to fictional humans, it's less fun because I don't give a shit about humans. Oh, I do, but I don't really care so much about fictional humans. You know what I mean? So even though I don't know. See, that's just it. I'm not particularly into the designs, but with Olivia, it's like, yeah, you know what? That's a cute gator girl. Yeah, that's fair. Right, I'm gonna have some water and let's continue. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, little rat place. Art station, posters. Wow. I'm not sure what I was expecting Olivia's room to look like, but I'm surprised. It's the air that hits me first. A strange mix of heavy, fake floral candle trying its best to cover the almost nostalgic scent of art supplies. Band posters and paintings of dinosaurs cover a lot of her wall space, like this room is her own personal canvas. The desk sat behind the window again. What space that was? What space that wasn't covered by the faded-looking paper was instead covered in dried-up paint. Right next to that, a dresser holding up decades-old television of retro gaming consoles. All in all, it reminds me of the rooms they'd show you in older high school movies. So, where do you want? Just on the floor's fine. Gently lower Olivia to the floor, letting myself sit cross-legged next to her in the process. So, what do you think? I think it suits you. I figured you wouldn't have any chairs. I got this really soft rug and a beanbag chair over there. She gestures to a beat-up lump in the corner of a large lamp. Olivia pulls something off her bed. It's a laptop, open to a music program. But I don't recognize any of the songs, or bands, or albums. There's a pretty big track list. What music do you listen to? I'm sort of closeted metalhead whenever I'm alone, but I put some of that on full blast while I do chores or art. Generator Head, Super Death, Iron Tomb, you name it. What do you listen to? Please let us get in. Don't lock us away. Wait, please let us get in, don't lock us away. Mumble rap. I listen to mumble rap. What are you fucking talking about? Is that scratch? That scratches your brain then. Anyway, my dad was super into heavy metal when I was a kid, and he got me into it. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of... Yeah, that tends to be how it works for a lot of people I've seen. When Damien and I would be playing out in the yard and his mom would be making lunch, our dads would be in the garage blasting heavy metal while they worked on the car. Working on cars. Yeah, my dad and Uncle Rowdy would fix them up, I mean. Randy would fix up some cars. Clears a throat. Oh, I think that's the first time I've heard you call him Uncle Randy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I call him that sometimes. Along with Auntie Sophia. You call him Auntie Sophia? Your right hand comes off? Oh my god! Oh my god, RE4 reference, let's go! Dude! Olivia is based! You're right. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Can't believe we just got an RE4 reference, let's go. What do you... Olivia lunges over to chomp at my hand, and I have to take a moment to check my fingers just in case. Hey, I was joking. Based reference! Leon reference, yes! Let's go. Your right hand comes off. Boom. Hey, I was joking. So was I. But yeah, I listened to a lot of this. You want to hear any? She offers me the trackpad. Anything I see, huh? Hey, what kind of music is B flat? Oh. Music is a bit lame, actually. Wait, what? Wait here. There's actually something else. Something else? Something nobody else gets to see. I'm gonna show you my chest. Okay, I got another meme for us here. Do it, bitch, I am immune. Let him cook, I mean, cook. Bad. Alright. Here it is, look. Olivia holds out a small wooden box. There are 2 rusted metal latches that have long since aged past their use. I knew it was gonna be a come on, let me have my fun. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me have my fun. Okay. Wait, was that really... I overloaded my mic. I'm really sorry. But I'm pretty much getting my voice back, so that's good. Can I laugh properly here? No, not quite there yet. No horny. Ew, oh my god. You're not allowed to be horny. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Get your head out the gutters. It was a lawful... You understand that's where I live, honey. Leave me alone. Right, I can't see... That's why we have a bonk emote for crying in the sink. Right, I can't see it. Keep going. Exactly, yeah. I can't see it quite well in the dim lighting, but I think if I were to open it up, hold it up in the sunlight, I'd see a thin layer of glitter glue coating the whole thing. It's also been painted carefully, with very thoughtful attention to tones. What could even be inside? Honestly, no guesses come to mind. Could be anything. What are you waiting for? Open it. I carefully open the lid. Ah. Whoa. Whoa. Weird. Hi. Inside is Olivia's chest. I mean... Yeah. Sorry, no, inside is Olivia's chest. Inside Olivia's chest is Olivia's chest. Oh. Well, that... No, that's what it says! In the same way that before, when it showed us that saucy image, it was saying, like, please don't look at the other things, right? I mean, the box filled with various baubles and trinkets. What is all this? It's like my own little hoard. I've been saving up lots of little things through the years. Nobody else has ever seen it. She holds out the box for me to take. It's heavier than it looks. This must be some high-quality material. With the box in hand, I set it on the end of the bed. Olivia managed to crawl her way up to sit beside me. She reaches inside to grab... Am I picking something? Chap! Do I need to say anything, brother? Like, come on. It's a picture of Olivia's chest. I mean, of Olivia at the shore. This was from last summer. Dad had a weekend off, and we all went swimming together at the beach. This game's not safe for work. We don't have to worry. The sun was just setting and decided to take a decided to take a picture since it was a nice view. Plus, I look pretty. Maybe we could go together sometime. Maybe, yeah. Places the photo back in the box. Ah, so I do get to pick things. Okay, so that's how that works. All right. Lighter. Oh, this used to be Uncle Randy's. Does the engraving mean anything? She shakes her head with a soft smile. Not really. He said it's harder to steal and hide stuff that looks unique. Really, I think he thought it looked cool and not tacky. I think it looks cool. You would. What's that? That's my first tooth. Wow, never really seen baby dino teeth up close before. So tiny and sharp. What's that one? That's my 58th tooth. Your teeth grow back? Yours don't? Humans. For fuck's sake. That's kind of funny, actually. What's that? What's that? That's what... Oh. No, I was trying to click the black thing behind it, but okay. What about this red thing? Oh, I love this little guy. Is it a Bakugan? Let me show you. Olivia rummages through the box and plucks out a tiny hexagon piece. He then places the plastic ball onto it, and right before my eyes, it transforms into a little tiny robotic-looking dinosaur. Yeah, it's a Bakugan! Yeah! I never really had any of those, but they were really cool when I was growing up. Dude, Olivia's based as fuck. The only thing missing is like an Omnitrix. Gabukan! Yeah! Dinoid, to be exact. I was hooked on the show when I was younger, and always asking to get the toys for my birthday and Christmas. Vinny's got the rest of my old collection. This one was always my favorite, so I kept it here. Yeah! Yeah! And the S game about Bakugan, wow. Alright, I am sorry that keeps happening. I'm sorry you have to hear that. I can assure you that it's helping. I am genuinely getting more of my voice back the more this is happening. So, we do have to roll with it. This is genuinely helping. A paintbrush? A very important paintbrush. Olivia's lips turn upwards slowly as each bristle of the brush flicks away from her thumb. Though she averts her eyes away from mine, I can see the green of her scaly cheeks turn red. Sorry, just got sentimental for a moment. This was the first brush I ever had. Dad gave it to me on my 5th birthday. Her tone falters slightly. Dad always, asked me to make him little drawings. And every time I finished one and gave it to him, he'd tell me it looked amazing. I could barely draw a circle back then, but he'd still gush over them and? She shakes her head. I think he put them in some scrapbook. I don't know. But he kept them all. Olivia looks back to me, her embarrassment turning into bashfulness. Thanks. What are these? What are these? There's a couple of cool rocks I found around. I liked how they looked, so I kept them. I grabbed one of the rocks to give it a closer look. It's a gray. It's gray and thin, with thin brown lines all over it, and it was smooth to the touch. Maybe a perfect skipping stone. That one's my favorite. It tastes like salt. How do you know that? I tasted it. That's funny. Oh, hey. Whoa, some of these look really cool. Of course they do. I picked all these out myself. Where'd you get these? I picked one up whenever I see one. They're a dime a dozen. Minutes go by as Olivia continues showing off her personal little hoard. All tiny objects that Olivia's chosen to keep with her this whole time, eagerly explaining the significance of every little piece of her she's got locked away in here. By the time we're done, she's resting her muzzle on my shoulder. It's been a crazy long day. I'm pretty exhausted myself. Can you... can you put this back on on the dresser there? Sure. I gently move her off my shoulder, much to a muffled groans of protest. Then I carefully place the box back where it was on the dresser. A small friend pokes his nose curiously through the bars of his cage. Hey, little guy, no long time no see. Were you napping? The black and white murid replies with a series of squeaks. I like to think he's saying that he's glad to see me. Hey, Olivia. Oh, I'm pretty exhausted too. Bed's definitely off limits. That leaves either the floor or the couch outside. Or that beanbag chair looks pretty inviting right now. I slump into it, the beads inside scrunching under my weight as I settle in. It's soft. It smells a bit like pain on Olivia's hair. Does Olivia lay on this while she works? As I start to drift off, the last thing my weary eyes take notice of is Olivia sleeping soundly on her bed. With how emotionally draining this whole day has been for us, it's nice to see her looking so peaceful. I begin to stir from my deep, cushiony slumber. Feels like there's something heavy across my stomach, stopping any ability to move. Did someone throw a weighted blanket on me? Actually, it feels like whatever's on me is vibrating. Was it? What is it? Olivia? Jesus! Fucking Christ! Oh my god, okay. Fucking Jesus. Whoa! God damn! Oh god, my voice! Holy shit! Sorry. I was not expecting that. Holy shit, that caught me off guard. Y'all just knew what they were doing, and y'all need to fucking chill. Yeah, alright. Dude, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a wholesome hug, not a fucking ass shot. Jesus. My entire head grows as hot as my brain, tries to process the situation. Yeah. Her chest pressing close to mine, I can feel her rhythmic breathing against my body. It's deep, slow, and with a subtle but noticeable rumble with each exhale. If I focus hard enough, I could probably feel her heartbeat. Maybe she crawled onto the beanbag and didn't realize that I was on it. I probably should wake her up so we can get back to her bed. Anytime I try to move, her limbs cling together around my body like a boa constrictor. With all but Olivia's tail wrapped around me, my attempt of escaping her hold is fruitless. Olivia looks even more peaceful than she did on the bed. Maybe she does know that I'm here. I'll leave it be. Last thing I want to do is make her a cranky gator. My free hand, I managed to grab my phone. Checking the time, the digital clock says it's only 4:30. Plenty of time to continue my nap. Nestle my head back into the beanbag and let the feeling of Olivia's rumbling lull me back to sleep. Cute. I was expecting it also. I wasn't expecting something quite so like rambunctious or whatever the word is. I was genuinely expecting like a wholesome snuggle on the beanbag, but like, my brain. 4:30. Only Inko would say it that way. I mean, he's a bit distracted too. Leave him alone. He's doing his best. But honestly, I think that. Let's just moving on. Let's save that. Yeah, we'll save over that one. That's cute. All right. We will call it for stream. There. I think that's a good place to leave it. Because it is getting late, and it's so... If I don't stop now, I won't stop later. I can't believe it's the time it is right now. I'm actually really fucking annoyed it's as late as it is, because I really want to continue playing. I'm having way so much fucking fun. The blue balling, actually, no. The blue balling would be showing the image very briefly, and then ending stream before you even get to see it or something, you know? Chico, I swear to God. Nah, it's all good. Alright. That was Beautiful. It's a bit late tonight. I'm not going to bother raiding anyone. There's not many peeps here at the moment anyway, but that's absolutely fine. Thank you all so much, peeps, that joined the stream, by the way. I don't know if I said hello to Riot for joining, by the way. I was kind of lost in the story, my bad. Thank you so much for popping in. If you're still here, that is. Otherwise, anyone, I don't know if there's any point doing my whole spiel or outro or anything like that. I think everyone knows the drill. I don't believe there is anyone new here. If there is, I should do it. Right. I have my Discord, I have my YouTube, we have a lovely little Minecraft server going on as well in said Discord, so feel free to join. If you're not there already, why the hell not? But anyway, up to you. You all have a lovely evening. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back kind of around the same time tomorrow, a little earlier. Imagine 6 p.m. BST is the best I can say. It'll be after work, because I finish work at 4 in the afternoon. No, actually, I finish work at 5, but I'm going to try and get out of work by 4, because they don't need me there for that extra hour, realistically, and I need the excuse that I need to go home and feed the dog, because he is my responsibility. It's not fair that I'm leaving him on his own for as long as I have to. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the stream tomorrow. Have a lovely evening, guys. Love you all. Ciao, ciao for now.